Good morning, everybody. Turn on them L's and twist them R's. Ain't here to preach, just here to relate. She never felt in the traps, now she shifting the fake. Every slip was set up for her next prize. Not your poor truth with a joke on the side. No filth, no fluff, just soul in the mix. Every story got a gem, every laugh got a fix. She where you at from heartbreak to hustle, from crying in the dark to finding the muscle. So if you watch it, better open your ears, cause the realest lessons come wrapped in them tears. Take heed to the message, you gon' feel this vibe. Real talk, no fake, just the truth and lies. Been through the fire, and she that flame. Laugh through the pain, but she still got game. Everyday life with a twist and a trend. Tears, truth, jokes, where the hill begin. She break it down real, never play and pretend. Take heed to the message, lessons through the lens. She said how it is, no shook, no mask. Life goes to in love, but it's all gonna last. It's life uncut with a side to grace. She a voice in your ear when the world's in your face. So laugh if you want, cry if you need. But one thing for sure, you gon' take it. Cause she been through the mess, now she blessed in the crowd. With truth in the chest, and the head still proud.
Shout out to Corey Joe, 1000 watts radio, baby. So I'm early. I'm early today. Okay, I'm early today. I'm not on color people time today. Okay, so I'm in my chat. Okay, I'm in my chat. Let's see who in here. Sunkiss, thank you, baby, for the $1.99 super chat. You done started it off early, baby. Okay, Steven, what's going on? Green Beans, my troublemaker. What's up, player? Steven, how are you, sir? It's good to see you. 18, what's up, baby? How you doing? What's going on, y'all? Okay. Now, Green Bean said, doctor's appointment. All right now. All right now. I go for mine tomorrow. I go for mine tomorrow. So I'll probably be doing something in the afternoon. Might be. It depends. I got to see what time is the appointment. But if the appointment is later, then I'm going to probably still rock out in the morning and then do it later. We going to see. We going to see what happened. Okay. Love that blue queen. Thank you. Okay. So let me see what we got to do. Okay. Let me see. Now, let me see. Now, you know, y'all being disrespectful today. Y'all being disrespectful. Only 7 people done hit the like button. Y'all being disrespectful. You see? You see, y'all being disrespectful. Come on now. Come on now. Y'all being disrespectful. Be nice. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. When you come into the chat, clean your feet. That means hit that like button. Steven said it don't make sense. It don't make sense. It don't make sense. Okay, that's right. It don't make sense. Got a little makeup on my nail. I don't even know. Lord, I got to do better. And I thought I cleaned it. Anyway, y'all listen. We got some foolishness to talk about this morning. We got some foolishness to talk about this morning. Oh, my God. Shout out to, oh, my God. Kendra G. Shout out to Kendra G. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Kendra G content, but I like her content. Some of her content is heartbreaking, though. You know, when you see these sisters come up there and they be looking for a man and not ready to do the work inside. You understand? So some of her content be heartbreaking. Let's be clear. So the title of this foolery is Modern Woman Runs Away from Accountability. She got 3 out of 4 sons are incarcerated. And she needs a man. Do you think this woman should be thinking about a man? Do you think this woman should be thinking about a man? I'm wondering, you know what I'm saying? Do you really think she should be thinking about a man? 4 boys she got. And 3 are incarcerated. The last child she got is 12 years old. You know what I would do? I would be focusing on that last baby. I would be focusing on the last baby because I'm going to share something with you. If your children, I don't want to be mean to some of y'all parents, but let's be clear. If the batch of children that you have, I'm calling them batches, if the batch of children that you have, and about 90% of them end up in prison, let's just say 90%, okay? Your whole kit and caboodle, okay? 3 ends up in prison, that means something is wrong here. That means something is wrong here. And the last thing you should be trying to do is bring a man into the house. Is to even think about getting a man. This should be the last thing you should do, my sister. And this video is not to bash anybody. It's just a correction needs to be made. Because sometimes we get in here and we worried about that ping, okay? We worried about that ping getting knocked down. You know what I'm saying? And not worry about these children. You understand? How do you have that many boys? You didn't think to put them in something that will occupy their time. You understand? Let's be clear. Not every child that just grow up with their mama ends up in prison. Not every child. Now, even though it's a large amount that it does happen to, but not every child goes to prison. My oldest one, who I raised by myself, he's 31 now, okay? He has a family. He's married. He goes to work every day. He takes care of his family. You understand? He ain't never been to prison. There are some boys who were raised with their mom. Now, even though they know something was going on, that they have a part of learning how to be a man missing, they go out and find it. And I'm gonna share something with you. Some of them find it because of the streets, because they think being a thug mean being a man. You understand? Some of them find it in the military. Some of them also find it under brothers who are, have a king mindset. So they're learning from these brothers. Let's be clear. You understand? Let's be clear. So, good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa. It just means queen. I'm sorry. I'm just jumping into the subject. I ain't even introduced myself. I apologize for that. Be nice now. Hit that like button. Okay? Black Queen, I see you. How are you, Mo? It's good to see you. You said I'm too young to have a 31-year-old. Oh, that's nice. Thank you for saying it. So now, the uncomfortable truth. Let's be clear. The uncomfortable truth is you worried about the ping, but not those, you didn't worry about those other boys. She got a 23-year-old, a 19-year-old, and a 15-year-old. Even a 15-year-old is in a juvenile prison. Even a 15-year-old is in a juvenile prison. The 19-year-old is in jail. He's going to face 30 years in prison. And so your idea is to come on Kendra G and say you're looking for a man. That's your idea, to come on Kendra G and tell the world you're looking for a man. Now, we're going to get into that foolery. We're going to get into the foolery. I just wanted us to talk a little bit about it. We're going to get into the foolery. And it's sad, y'all. It's sad. Now, before we get into the foolery, want to shout Sun Kiss out for the $1.99 super chat. Here we go, baby. I appreciate you. Here we go, right here. Now, AI is tripping out. You hear me? AI is tripping out. They got the mayor of Philly, okay, in AI. Check this out right here.
Live to Big Cheryl, yeah, that's right, the big one, not the little one, as she announces the end of that drawn-out strike.
Y'all did that nut-ass strike for no damn reason. Just wasting time. How the fuck do the garbage man expect to get paid just as much as our teachers? And teachers, y'all better not try that shit either. I mean, like, seriously, the city provides the most employment opportunities to ex-cons and high school dropouts in those departments, and you motherfuckers got the nerve to be ungrateful? And then y'all got that bitch-ass bull as the president of the union with his old weak ass. What the fuck does he do on the day-to-day to deserve to be paid more than the mayor of a major city? But anyway, the union took a whole unpaid week off and ain't do shit but eat pretzels and water ice together, but they'll all be back to work Monday.
So, listen to me. I don't care what nobody say. I feel so bad for Philly. Man, I don't care what nobody say. Because the video that we seen, how the trash was everywhere. Baby, when I say the trash was everywhere, I mean the trash was everywhere. Now, y'all know, even when you go to your garbage can, okay, especially in the summertime, even when you go to your garbage can, you see all these maggots and everything, okay? Let's understand this. You see all these maggots in your garbage can already, okay? Can you imagine hot garbage in Philly? They done put it in the park. You know, maggots was all climbing all over those trash bags and everything. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And fly, yes, baby, and the flies too. The rats. First of all, let me share something with y'all. For y'all who don't know how the North is, let me share something with you. You know how people be like, yeah, I'm from Newark, this and that. I'm from the Bronx, this and that, whatever. They be like, I'm from Philly, this and that. The rats is like that too. Let's be clear. The rats is like that too. Okay? The rats is gangster like that too. If the rats actually had pew-pews, okay, they'd take a few people out. Okay? The rats is like that too. Y'all remember that story I had told y'all when I first started YouTube? I said I remember when I was in the parking lot, the employee parking lot in Newark Airport. I seen this big ass rat that looked like a cat. So I look at the rat look at me. Okay? I look at the rat look at me. Okay? I said, let me just mind my business. Okay? Now since I had put in my mind, let me mind my business. Okay? The rat said, let me mind my business too. Because you're not going to be like, yeah, like this, and the rat don't do nothing. The rat going to jump on your ass, okay? Let's be clear. This is not the rats that go hiding and stuff and don't want to start no trouble. These are the rats that are ready to whoop ass, okay? And Newark they got ghetto rats. They got ghetto rats in New York too. The ghetto rat, let me share something with you. If the rat get on the train, if the rat get on the train, right, okay, run into the train. The rat jumping on somebody. The rat is jumping on somebody, okay? And then they start attacking you, okay? So now you got the rats from New York, and now you got the rat from Philly. So these rats just walk around like, you know, what's good? What's good, player? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. These are not the normal rats you see in the South that go through, you know, the weeds and running around and shit. You know, they happy. No, you got the ghetto rats up north, and you telling me you gave them a whole fest, a full fest out in the park. You know the rats was doing the damn thing. They was in there. You know they was doing the damn thing. And you had the nerve to have a falling out with the sanitation department. Them people need a raise, and you had the nerve to have a falling out with the sanitation department. Baby, y'all, Philly, y'all better get ready. When the voting come around again, y'all better get ready. Remember that incident? She wanted y'all to carry hot trash in your car to the park. She didn't want you to drop it on the street where you live like you usually do. She wanted y'all to put that trash in your car and drive it to a certain place. Hot trash, baby. Hot trash, the baby doodle diapers and everything. Hot trash she wanted you to put it in your car and bring it to the park. Oh my God. Lord, no. You understand? She wanted you to bring hot trash to the park, a certain designation. Not when I'm paying taxes. Not when I gotta pay taxes. Am I getting a discount on my taxes? Baby Philly, y'all better remember when it's time to vote again. You better remember, honey. Don't get no amnesia when you go to the polls again. Don't get amnesia. Anyway, okay. So now, before we get to the main event, because the main event is about the mama, okay? Before we get to the main event, we want to go into our reels on YouTube. Not YouTube. Instagram. And we're going to talk about a few things that we had seen. Okay? We're going to talk about a little bit of foolery that we seen. Okay? Now, get ready, because some of this stuff is crazy. Some of this stuff is wild. Listen, I'm getting tired of clipping stuff. I'm getting tired of clipping this stuff. This is crazy. Okay? Now, the first thing is Tasha K. Shout out to Tasha K. Tasha K be staying on the necks of these people on social media. Now, don't get me wrong, she a troublemaker, but she stay on the neck of Dr. Cheyenne Bryant and Dr. Umar. She stay on the neck of these people. Okay? She stay on the neck. She don't play no games. Shout out to Tasha K. Here we go right here. Okay? Here she going off on Dr. Umar. Here we go.
Oh, and throat goat news. Like it. So listen, Dr. Umar Johnson running around here like Dr. Bryant, no wife, kids every motherfucking well, but giving y'all advice on the black community. Meanwhile, he's out here dragging his black queens on the internet. Some woman that he apparently was sleeping with while he was on the road doing his tours, so she got the best head in the world. I don't know why he's dragging this woman, but we shall see. Go ahead.
Lene Stacks, Siobhan Stone, Lene Stacks, Throat Goat, Hood Rat, Jump Off, Fishy Coochie, the queen of Fishy Coochie. I believe she may have taken information regarding the bank account of FDMG and my personals.
Right.
I discussed this with the attorneys. The attorneys told me that it would be in my advantage if Siobhan Stone, Throat Goat, or Pastor Bussy tries to access my personal account or the school's account, because that is a federal crime. I saw her privately three times inside of the same Philadelphia hotel.
Okay.
After hours, for no more than 2 or 3 hours. The nice young lady told me that she would not mind coming to care for my mother. I assured her that I would pay her, and I did pay her. And this is going to be important when I bring up the attorney in a minute, because I consulted with an attorney in Kansas City who told me that if I can prove that I paid her to care for my mother, then she can be charged with HIPAA violations for discussing my mother's personal, sensitive medical information without permission. This 3 throat goat sessions turned into a 2.5-year relationship with marriage, love, masturbation.
What?
Talking about I ate out your fish tank. You have an aquarium down there. She has an aquarium down there with every creature in the ocean. She got squid, she got clams between her legs, she got oysters, she got shrimps between her legs, she got salmon, whiting, tilapia, you name it, she got it. Squid, octopus, every funky creature is between them legs, brothers and sisters. She needs a yoni steam, a yoni dream, and a yoni clean.
When are y'all going to learn? When are you going to wake up? This man, in my opinion, has been scammed.
I'm going to stop Tasha K right there. Shout out to Tasha K for always having amazing content. Alleged, okay? Alleged. Oh, my God. Listen, let's understand something. How did this woman get information for the bank account for your school? Yes, thank you, Stephen. Fair use, fair use. How did she get information about the bank account for your school and also your personal bank account? How did that happen? You said you met her 3 times at the same hotel room. So are you living in the hotel room? Is your stuff there? You said that, okay, she was staying with my mom. Someone that you called a throat goat, that she was taking care of your mom. Why would you let a stranger take care of your mom? Why not? More than likely, your mother get Medicaid. More than likely, she does. So if your mom gets Medicaid, right? Let's be clear. Medicaid pays for someone to come out and take care of your mom. They pay. Actually, Medicaid also pays the children to take care of their parent too. Okay? Let's understand that. Let's understand that. Let's understand that. So now you're saying that, okay, she got information to the school bank account. She got information to my private bank account. Are you saying that she stole money? Because that's going to be the next thing. You're going to say, oh, someone stole all the money from the school account, this and that. Let me share something with you. When the government come after this man, it's not going to be funny. When the government come after this man, it is not going to be funny. I don't wish any evil on nobody. But for some of y'all who donated to this man, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. And it's been 20 years, I think now, and nothing with the school. The thing is that when you want to do something in a city, you always want to go to the mayor, talk to the city council, tell them what you want to do so that they can assist you. Even get you some government grants to open up the school. You know what I'm saying? I let us be clear. There's certain things that you need to do. But all during these years, all we see is some videos sometimes of him going to the school, sweeping the school, how he got, people inside the school, this and that. But this is the thing. I find it so hard to believe that all of us still believe this man will bring a school forth. Like, we love to be lied to. The melanated community, and let me share something with you. It's because a lot of us want to see good. A lot of us want to see good in our own kind. Let's understand that. A lot of us want to see good in our own kind, but we choose the wrong people to look for the goodness in. Do you understand? We choose the wrong people to look for the goodness in. This man can't even keep his own house in order. And yet y'all looking to him for guidance to help other children. If he can't even govern over his own kids, and you turn around and look for guidance in him, that doesn't make sense. If you have failed in your own bloodline, but you're trying to help help other children from, different homes and different bloodlines, that doesn't make sense if your own bloodline has failed. That's just like when you get a pastor who up there every 7 days a week, he preaching to the choir, he preaching to the congregation, he preaching to everybody, right? But his own home is on fire. That is not an upstanding man. When your own home is on fire, you shouldn't be listening to that pastor. If his own home is on fire, how can you teach me to keep my house in order if your own house is on fire? Just like Take Heed come up here and I talk to y'all about how you supposed to love your husband, how you supposed to love your children, how you correct your kids, and how you speak life over their name. If Take Heed house was not in order, how can I come and try to be expressing the same stuff to you? That's stupid. That's dumb. But the melanated community, y'all don't see that. That is dumb. Anyway, I've been getting a lot of heat for me talking about Dr. Umar. A lot of people have been like, oh, how dare you bash black men? Let me be clear. Okay? Take Heed don't like to bash men. I don't. But I'm going to share something with you. I rise to the occasion for Pookie and Ray Ray. I rise to the occasion for Pookie and Ray Ray. I'm not going to sit up here and tell you no lies. I rise to the occasion for Pookie and Ray Ray. Because if you don't respect yourself, I can't respect you. If you don't respect yourself, I can't respect you. I'm sorry. It is what it is. So I don't look at Pookie and Ray Ray as men. I'm sorry. Because if you can't get your house in order, there's no way that I'm going to listen to you. Now listen to me. Whoever is in the chat right now, I see YouTube have blocked your content. I keep telling y'all stop cursing. Okay? This is for adult conversation. If you don't like what I'm saying, scroll up, baby. You know you can always scroll up. There's other people that's still live this morning, okay? If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. A lot of y'all disrespectful in the chat. I keep telling y'all, be nice. When you come into the chat, clean your feet. Y'all, a lot of y'all disrespectful. There's 3 dots at the top of your screen. Hit those 3 dots. Boom, boom. Hit those 3 dots. Okay? If you can't hit the 3 dots, tap the screen. Boom, boom. You'll see the like button. If you don't like the content, scroll up, baby. Okay? Steven said, move along, please. Now, we're going to get on to the next subject. And let's be clear. Take Heed does not dog walk men. I dog walk Pookie and Ray Ray. And I don't care what color you are. I can't respect somebody who can't respect themselves. Okay? Yes, let's be clear. Now, this is an unpopular opinion. This sister gonna drop this content right here. Okay, this is from MTR. Shout out to MTR. Here we go.
My opinion, a lot of women put their faith and trust inside of everybody around them except for their man who they should actually trust the most. You go to your best friend and you confide in her and you take her advice and her criticism without any kind of pushback and or negativity because you trust that she has your best interest at heart at all times. You go to a restaurant, you don't go to the back and try to tell the chef how to do his job because you trust that he's going to prepare your meal in the manner that it should be prepared. When you go to the nail salon, you go get your nails done. You've been painting nails since you was probably 7 years old, but you don't tell sis how to do her job because you trust that she knows what she's doing. But when it comes to your man, you don't trust him.
Not at all.
All of a sudden, you now are the master of leadership and you know everything there is to know about leading. But that's whenever you should be trusting him to do his job and lead you. Stop acting like you know everything, baby, and trusting everybody but him. Give that man a little bit of credit and trust that he's going to lead you in the right direction.
Many of these modern women have been taught, they've been nurtured to subvert the authority of a man. And more often than not,
now I'm going to stop MTR right there. Okay, shout out to that brother for always having amazing content. A lot of these women don't. Why do men have? Let's start all over again. Okay, I'm getting tongue-tied. Because we don't grow up with men of substance. So when we do finally get in contact with a man of substance, okay? This is when we bring all types of pushback. This is when we bring all types of foolery because we don't understand that the man is the head. I know a lot of women will get offended. That's not my business. This is my channel. It's because we don't want to understand that he's the head. And when you've been around a woman, your mama, who has made all types of decisions, and even when she messed up, she turn around and she blame it on your daddy. It's your daddy fault. Now, my dear, I know you didn't come up in here with a watermelon joke. I hope you didn't, baby, because I love watermelon. Okay, I hope you didn't come up here with that. Okay, yes, watermelon is good for melanated people. But we were lied to about that. Okay, but yes, honey, I love watermelon. Now back to the story at hand. The uncomfortable truth, okay? The uncomfortable truth is that we don't know what a good man looks like. We don't. We, in our mind, we have the Disney effect of believing what a good man looks like. But you know what a real good man looks like? Let's be clear. I didn't mean a real man, because you know we get out here and say that foolishness. I didn't say a real man. I'm saying what he looks like. Okay? A man that gives correction is a good man. A man that holds you accountable is a good man. A man that gets in there and he tells you what needs to be done. You understand? That's a good man. A lot of y'all believe, Furious, I see you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, baby. A lot of y'all believe that this type of man is, he's a bad person. A lot of y'all believe he's a narcissist. Okay? But I want to share something with you. The man that never corrects you. The man that never holds you accountable. Okay? The man that never says peep to you. Whatever you do, he rides with you. This one right here is Satan's child. Yes, I said this yesterday. Any man who don't correct his woman, any man that doesn't guide his woman, hold her accountable, he belongs to Satan. Okay? He can never be Yahweh's son. Yahweh's son is going to hold you accountable. Yahweh's son is going to get there and give you those corrections. Do you hear me? Yahweh's son is not going to put up with foolery. Didn't Yahshua walk up into the church and scatter everything because they were what? They were going against the law of God. He went in there and tore everything down. You don't sell in my Father's house. Yahweh's son gives corrections. He don't just hold his tongue and let her do anything she want to do. He don't do that. We don't know what a good man of substance looks like. So we get in there and believe the Disney effect makes sense. Oh, he just walk in and he sweeps me off my feet and he does everything I ask him to do. He's a perfect prince. No. No. If you get a man like that, he belongs to Satan. The man that come in here and be like, that's not the outfit you wearing today. No, not that. Not that. That's for me and you privately. Take that off. The man that tell you you ain't supposed to be out past like 1 o'clock in the morning with your friends all night and I don't know where you are. That man belongs to God. Do you hear me? That's Yahweh's son. If he's telling you, listen, you ain't supposed to be on the phone with your baby daddy 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You understand? You ain't supposed to be on the phone with your best friend, your best guy friend 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. You understand? That man who is talking to you, he is Yahweh's son. He Yahweh's son. Because he not putting up with your foolery. These ones who let you do whatever you want to do, this man is from Satan. Okay? He want to see your downfall. He don't care shit about you. But y'all believe that's the one. Oh, he's securing his spot. He's securing his spot. No. No, he don't give a damn about you. He's just there to do this. That's it. That's it. That is it. Let's understand that part. Now, let's get on to the next foolery of the day. Red pill awareness. Okay, shout out to that brother. Okay, I want y'all to hear what this sister got to say. Check this out right here. She said this is a PSA for men. Check this out right here.
Men, I need you guys to stop dealing with women who do not listen to you. I'm going to say it again. Stop dealing with women who do not listen to you.
All right now.
I do not think men realize how dangerous this actually is for not just yourself, but also the household.
All right now.
If a woman does not listen to you, she's never going to listen to you.
Amen.
She lacks respect for you.
Okay now.
And most importantly, she does not value you.
She does it.
Because a woman who really, really respects you and honors you and values you, they're going to listen. They're going to take heed to what you say.
That's nasty.
And they are going to do whatever you are asking of them, if it makes sense, to better the household.
To better the household.
I know that you may love this woman, you may have invested in this woman, you may feel like, look, I've already wasted all this time with this woman, you know, I don't really want to, you know, give her up because I've wasted so many years. Again, you need to walk away. There are men who are in jail right now because, again, they had a woman who did not listen to them, and she went out in these streets and wanted to run her mouth and be loud and say whatever, and then expected her man to protect her, and now he's in jail. So again, if a woman does not listen to you, walk away respectfully.
Now, this young lady ain't telling no lies. She had told no lies. Brittany, she told no lies, okay? That young lady told no lies. He asked you not to wear that dress. He asked you not to go out with your friends tonight. He said, don't go over to Bankhead, okay? He told you don't go over to Newark, okay? He said don't go into Irvington. He said don't go into Uptown Elizabeth. He said don't go into Manhattan. He said they rough over there. Don't wear that dress. He said don't be in Chicago doing nonsense with your girlfriends. He asked you don't be doing that downtown. That's right. He asked you don't do no foolery. Don't be with so-and-so. I don't want to have no problems. I don't want you to have to call me. That's why I'm telling you. And then you snapped out and said, I'm grown. I do whatever I want to do. I do whatever I want to do. You don't tell me what to do. And she went out anyway. Then around 1 o'clock, she come call you. And because you love her, you worried about her. She crying. Once a woman start crying, men start thinking different. Okay? She crying. Oh, this man ripped my dress, this and that. And I told him I got a man, this and that. So now the boyfriend is already upset. I'm on my way. What's your address? This and that. He done got his Glock in the car. You know what I'm saying? He think he about to go and do some damage. He get down there. The brother already got a Glock. He see him come out the car. Bow, bow. The guy is gone. He's gone. He's gone. He came down there to save his girlfriend or his wife, and he's gone. Now, all she can say to his family is that I'm sorry. That's all she can say to his family is that I'm sorry. She can't do nothing else but say she's sorry. Because he asked her earlier, please don't go out. He said, don't go out. Don't be with so-and-so. Some stuff always happen when you go with her. I don't like that dress. That dress is too revealing. Don't go out. People gonna be thinking you ain't got no man. Don't go out. I watched a woman on social media. She was bragging about how her husband let her go out. And she had this dress on, baby. The dress was to die for, honey. She had her breasts and everything and hanging out, honey. And let me share something with you. The dress was too tight. I think if she would have bent over, that thing would have rolled up her behind. And she was telling her husband she was going out. She was like, see, ladies, my husband let me enjoy myself. I do whatever I want to do. And I immediately got in the comments. I said, this man don't love you. This man don't love you, baby. This man don't love you. And everybody ate me alive in the comments. I said what I said. This man don't love you. Because why would he let you outside like that? You understand? Let's be clear, ladies. We have to tell the truth to these younger women. If a man lets you outside with ass and titties hanging all out, this man don't love you. Now, my brothers who is in the chat, am I lying? Am I lying? My brothers that are in the chat, am I lying? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm lying. Put a 2 in the chat if I ain't lying. Come on now. No. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ain't no way. Ain't no way that it made sense for you to go out like that. And the first thing when he say something like this and give you a correction, you'll get in there and say, you ain't my daddy. You ain't my daddy. How dare you? Thank you to everybody who put these numbers in the chat. I appreciate you for making a comment. I appreciate you. Can you imagine? 18 said, take heed to the message. Take heed to the message. Do you think he's tired of fighting? It's time to leave her ass. It's time to leave her. It's time to leave her. I ain't lying. Because a half-naked woman going outside, let's be clear, this woman will put you 6 feet under. She will get you in a situation where you have to go 6 feet under. Half naked. You got to let her go. You got to let her go. Now listen to me. Take heed is all for growth. Because I told y'all I was hell on wheels to my husband for 2 years. But it wasn't because of dressing. You know what I'm saying? It was because I wanted to take money out of the account and I ain't had no way to put the money back. And my king every time held me accountable. You understand? So let's be clear of that. Yes, when it came to money, I would lose my mind because y'all know I like shiny things and this and that. But when I finally had to lock in and say, I'm going to lose this man, it wasn't because I was dressing slutty. It wasn't because I was going out trying to be in men's faces and none of that stuff. It wasn't that I was cursing him out and disrespecting him and telling him he ain't this and he ain't that. I ain't do that. It's because I like shiny things. Every time you turn around, I was getting a delivery to the house. Boom. Every time you turn around, Amazon was my friend. Okay? Every time you turn around. Okay? My king come, you see a box at the door. What is going on here? Every day. Sometimes it'd be 4 or 5 boxes. Why? Why is that? That was my war with my king. Our first 2 years of marriage, that was the war that my king won. He won the war. Okay? Oh my God. Let's understand. Let's understand that. If a woman doesn't want, if she decides she don't want to listen to you, you have to let her go. This woman can put you in jail for the rest of your life or either put you 6 feet under. Brother, pick your poison. Pick your poison, my brothers. Now, let's get to the next foolery of the day. Now, Gotham City Guy had dropped this on social media. And I never knew about this, okay? So shout out to Gotham City God. When we talk about the January 6th, right? Did y'all know that the Democrats had their own situation of January the 6th too? Did y'all know? This was the Democrats that had their own, but nobody brings this up because it happened so long ago in 1983. Check this out right here.
You rooting for Trump, right, and you ever get in a debate with a Democrat donkey, I don't give a fuck if it's in a barbershop or online, and they get to bumping they fucking soup coolers about January 6th, just tell them, shut up, right? And bring this up. Because they'll never tell you about this day when the fucking Capitol was bombed. Yes, I said it right. Bombed by a group of women. One of them was Susan Rosenberg, right? She did 16 years for this shit. And you want to know who pardoned her on his last day in office? Bill Clinton. Yeah, that fucking guy again. Hee-haw, fucking donkey. Pardon the lady for bombing the fucking Capitol. Now, look, this is the kicker. After she got and she came home, you want to know who she worked for and helped get finances for? She worked with them for 4 years? You'll never guess. BLM, Black Lives Matter. Yup, Susan Rosenberg. She was working for Black Lives Matter, helping them get funded. The lady who bombed the Capitol that got pardoned by Bill Clinton. You can't make this shit up. They will never tell you this, though. They could.
And I'm going to stop Gotham City Guy right there because I never heard of that. I didn't even know that happened. So when you hear people talk about January 6th, mind you, January 6th was horrible. There was a lot of officers that got hurt, okay? I'm not going to sit in here and condone any foolery. You understand? But she bombed the Capitol. She bombed the Capitol. And in that video, they show pictures of how the Capitol looked. It was terrible. She bombed the Capitol. And yet Clinton freed her. 16 years. Then he pardoned her. Ain't that crazy? So this is the thing. I want us to remember something, y'all. Anytime Republicans do something, right? Okay, let's understand this. The Democrats are up in arms about it. Let's understand this, right? Now, y'all see that whole fiasco that Kamala Harris had done, that whole thing with President Joe Biden and everything, right? Now, later down the road, it could be 20 years, 25 years down the road, if the same shit happened, I don't want to hear Democrats say nothing. Y'all be quiet because I'm going to remind y'all, if I'm still living, I'm going to remind y'all of the shit with Kamala Harris. How y'all just swooped her in like that. Okay? I'm going to remind y'all of the same shit. Because it's like when one do it, the other one forget they did the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Both of them gangsters. But it's one forget it, then the other one do it. Then now that one forgot it, and then now this one is doing it. Don't get me wrong. Both of the situations are bad. Both of the situations are horrible. But we out here doing tit for tat bullshit. And what y'all supposed to do is y'all job. Y'all supposed to do y'all job when it comes to we the people. But all y'all do is sit up there in the House and the Senate and do foolishness. The House and the Senate and do foolishness and get up there and battle each other. Okay, and then give all our money all out to all these other nations to help them, and then America is still struggling to pay ends meet. We still struggling to take care of our own. That does not make sense. It doesn't. I don't care how you try to spin it or whatever. It doesn't make sense. You don't have enough money to take care of the veterans. You don't have enough money to take care of the homeless. You don't have enough money to take care of some of our children that go hungry. But we got money to pass around to everybody else across the world. I'm just saying, we got money to fund wars but can't feed the poor. And Tupac said it best. I'm just saying. Now, let's get to the next foolery of the day. J.C. Slater, he dropped this on his page, and let's get into the foolery, okay? Let's get into the next foolery of the day. Here we go.
Karen threw up the bat signal, and now she's upset because nobody came running. Y'all check this out.
So I'm stuck on the side of the highway, on a flat tire, in a thunderstorm.
In a thunderstorm.
I said, I'm not going to call my sister first. My sister always comes through. I'm going to call one of these guys I'm gonna call one of these guys to come help.
First of all, why are you calling your sister to come change a tire? Who is your sister, Clarissa Shields? Second of all, who are these guys? And lastly, you don't have roadside assistance?
It hurt my ego to say the responses. I'm not even gonna hold you. It does hurt my ego. One said, I'm not a tire shop.
I'm not a tire shop.
Two said, it's raining too hard.
It's raining too hard.
Three didn't answer. One guy asked if I was okay. One guy asked if someone's coming to help me. One person showed basic empathy. Make them lonelier.
Did she say make them lonelier? Like it's our fault this happened to you? You blaming us for this? You called 4 different men to come help you when you were stranded and none of them came to help you? Lady, you need to go look in the mirror and blame yourself because you didn't even claim these men. You just said, I called these men. You didn't even say who they were. So I'm going to take it that they're just men on your roster, right?
That's
you
it.
women love rosters, but they're the price to pay for these rosters that you women love talking about. The men on those rosters don't give a damn about you.
They don't like you. I don't like you.
I don't care. I'm here for the girl.
The girl don't like you.
They're not getting up to do anything extra for you. They know they're on the roster. You think they believe you when every Friday night and Saturday night you have something to do? You think they believe that? They know they're on a roster. But that's what comes with the roster. You think those men actually care about you?
So now I'm going to stop JC Slater. Shout out to that brother for always having amazing content. But what have I always told y'all? What have I always said? Only man that puts you, and only when men put you in a category of wife, okay? Only when he puts you in a category of wife, when you're dating him, he's the only one that's going to come. If you're stranded on the side of the road and your tire went flat, he's the one that's coming. He's the one that's coming, or he's sending AAA. He's the one that is coming to the rescue. And because y'all believe in this roster shit, okay, let me get a roster because I don't know which one to choose. Now you're learning the effects of the roster because men know when you got other men sniffing around you. They know. Men are not stupid. They know when other brothers are sniffing around you. And this is the thing, a lot of us think we smart. Oh yeah, I got a roster, this and that, and all this other stuff. You think you slick. But these men know they're not the only one. Now, if you was a real one and he put in his mind that you are wife material and you're going to be his wife, baby, don't nobody need to tell him what to do. He's coming. He is coming. Don't nobody need to tell him what to do. Once you called him and told him, babe, I got a flat tire. It's raining out here really bad. You know what he would have done? You know what he would have done? He would have came to your spot. Even if he didn't want to change the tire, he would have put you in the car, put a sign on the car, put the flags out there or whatever to let them know this car is disabled. Told you, get your personal stuff. Let's go home. We'll send the AAA out here to pick the car up. That's it. That's it. Even if he didn't want to change the tire or either come back to the car and change the tire later, just leave the car on the side of the road. Okay? This is one thing about a man when he's dating a woman and he see promise in her. If he sees that she is wife material, he's going to put her under his covering. The man don't need to second guess nothing. That's why when a lot of y'all be like, oh, I was dating this brother, and y'all get in here and be like, well, this and this and this happened, I immediately know he didn't want you. I immediately know he didn't want you, because when a man wants you, baby, ain't nobody gonna stand in his way when he wants you. When he wants you and he put you under his covering, Ain't nobody gonna block him from getting to you. I don't care about no rain. I don't care about no thunderstorm. None of that stuff. He's going to get there. Let's be clear. Lakeisha, how are you? Let's be clear. So now, I like what JC Slater said. Men know when you got a roster, they understand. They know what you're doing. Star, how are you? They know what you're doing. Now, for my sisters who don't understand this, it's all right. It might roll over your head. But a man that puts you under his covering, he's going to always make sure you okay when he calls you. When you call him and you in trouble. He's going to always. That's why when y'all put all these stipulations on men when you first start dating them and you start asking for your hair, your nails to be done, you be talking about you need the mortgage, you need the rent paid, you need all this other stuff paid. Let me share something with you. A man that already put you under his covering, ain't nothing he won't do for you. Ain't nothing he won't do for you. You just have to be that woman that he put in his heart and mind that you are worth being with. A man that already puts you in a category as wife, he's going to treat you as such. And a man who already put a woman in a category as hoe, you're going to get treated like one. And she just got a dose of reality. That's all. When you get left on the side of the road in a horrible storm, now you know what you is to these men. When you get in here talking about, I got to line up a roster. Any woman who believes she got to line up in a roster, be advised to all those men, you are just a hoe. I know it's nasty, but it's the truth. Be advised, you are just a hoe. Now, let's get into the next foolery. Now, this woman who's speaking right now, this is Jess Pearly. She on somebody's show, and they had clipped her. Now, this is an oldie but goodie, but I want y'all to hear what she said, okay? Another content creator dubbed her. I don't really know who the content creator is, but I'm going to say Jess Pearly because she's the one who's speaking in the video. Here we go.
Abuse for everything, and we've actually lost the meaning of abuse. Basically, what the feminists do is they expand the definition of abuse to include things like coercive control, financial abuse, and even physical abuse. A lot of times, like, girls don't talk about how they hit first. And most abusive situations are mutually abusive, meaning they're both hitting each other. And so a lot of times what girls will do is they'll say, oh, I'm being abused, but they don't talk about how she hit him first. Like, I had a girl on the show say I was physically abused. And I used to just believe women. Like, I would always just be like, oh, I'm so sorry. But then you start asking questions. And it baffles me how women, like, turn the situation of them, like, being abused when they aren't. Like, this one girl, she came on my show, she said, I was physically abused. I said, okay, tell me the situation. What exactly happened? She refused to leave his house. She refused. So she's trespassing on his property, saying, I'm not going to leave. And he pushes her out of the house. Is that abuse? No. Or another thing that girls do is they'll edge a guy on. Like, I saw a clip of a girl basically making fun of a guy for having a dead son. And he hit her. Who abused who? And that's like the other side of this that we don't talk about, is that a lot of times, like, the feminists or whatever will try to get a gotcha question because they'll say, oh, if you're in an abusive marriage. But, like, I know the ins and outs of this because I interview the men that are falsely accused, and this is so common. Women cry abuse for everything.
And Pearly thinks she's right. I even think the judges are tired of y'all using this. Every time when y'all get ready to get divorced or it's a custody hearing, the judges are even tired of y'all using that word as well. Okay? The judges are tired. Because the thing is that a lot of y'all, let's be clear, when y'all get into a whole argument with your man, say if you were caught cheating, and you're trying to tell him, oh, let me explain. It's not what you think. He saw you in his bed, okay? And another man was humping on you. What do you mean it's not what you think? Did my eyes deceive me? What do you mean is not what you think? He heard you moaning as he's coming up the stairs. What do you mean is not what you think? Okay, Growing, how are you, sir? What do you mean is not what you think? Okay, he heard you. So now as he opened up the door, oh, it's not what you think. It's not what you think. Let me explain. If I don't explain, I'm going to hate myself. Hate yourself. Hate yourself. Yes, hate yourself. We always get in here and say that men are the narcissists, but we are. We are, my sisters, because once we start crying, we think immediately he's supposed to break down and be like, okay, my dear, let me listen to you. And this is the thing, a lot of men get suckered in by that. Once she start crying, they immediately get suckered in by that. And so now he sits and he listens to her. And she got to go through a whole cock and bull story. That's why anytime when a woman mess up, she got to go through a whole story for you to understand why she landed there. I've been married to my husband for 20 years and I cheated with some man for 10 years. But let me tell you why. She got to go through the whole story of why she cheated, because she still wants you to understand she was the victim, okay? She wants you to understand she was the victim. Stephen said, I wasn't happy. Yes. And they always use this tactic of the A word. I was this, I was that, I was this and this and that. And the judges are even tied. The judge, like, if you didn't report it to the police, then, do you have proof? Do you have proof? And I'm feeling like the judges too. When people get in here and say stuff like that, do you have proof? Did you report it? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't report it, I don't want to hear nothing. Because that's what y'all use all the time. Some of y'all egg men on. He don't want to listen to him. What you do, you smack him in the face. He already mad, but you go and smack him in the face because now you want him to lay hands on you. So now as you call the police is on their way, and you saying, oh, he laid hands on me. But you didn't tell the police how you hit him with something. Some of y'all get so gangster, you will hit a man with some nonsense. He fall out on the floor and then he get back up and trying to fight you and stuff. And then the first thing you say is that he hit you first. Lie and everything. Some of y'all done got real with it. Y'all go and hurt yourself and then turn around and say, he did this mess to me. This is why it's hard for people to believe women that really have been touched. Because of the nonsense that a lot of y'all women do. Let's be real. You don't want him to be around those kids because why? He got him a new girlfriend and the kids like the girl. The kids like the girlfriend. Okay? He about to get married and the kids like her. So now you trying to put stipulations on him visiting his kids. You mad with him because he caught you cheating on him. And so now you ready to divorce him, okay? You ready to divorce him and make his life hell when you started the nonsense. Y'all always use this thing, I was lonely. I was lonely. Mind you, he's working so that he can maintain the home and maintain you and the children, but you were lonely. And I keep telling y'all, learn to get a hobby. Stop entertaining unwanted activity. And why is Take Heed saying unwanted activity? Check this out, why Take Heed is saying unwanted activity. We're gonna switch over to Facebook real quick. Here we go.
Contents like this. Contents like this.
Here we go.
Women should not hang around these 5 types of men. Number 1, Your woman should not hang around her ex. Let's keep it real. There is no such thing as just friends with an ex you once emotionally or physically connected with. The history is too thick, the memories too loud, and the chemistry, if it ever existed, is not something that disappears just because the title has changed. When a woman continues to hang around her ex, even under the pretense of harmless communication, she's playing with fire. Emotional doors get reopened. Familiarity breeds comfort. Comfort sometimes invites mistakes. A woman who is serious about her relationship should close all emotional windows that give the past a peek into her present. Loyalty is not just about not cheating. It's about not allowing any person from your past to threaten the peace of your present. Number 2, your woman should not entertain her male admirers.
She should not.
Admiration may seem flattering, but it's dangerous when not handled with caution. If a man is actively pursuing her, sending suggestive messages, complimenting her beyond normal boundaries, or openly desiring her, yet she continues to entertain those advances, she's giving silent permission to be disrespected and disrespect her partner in return. A woman who knows her worth doesn't need a crowd of men hyping her to feel beautiful. A woman who respects her man doesn't flirt with temptation in the name of attention. Entertaining male admirers while in a relationship is like holding a grenade and assuming it won't explode. It's not just unsafe, it's selfish. Number 3, she should avoid unexplainable closeness with married men. If she's constantly hanging around a married man, always in deep conversations with him, constantly texting, visiting, or joking around, that's a red flag. Not just for her relationship, but also for his marriage. Every relationship deserves boundaries, especially when someone is already in a covenant with another. Unexplainable closeness with married men often looks innocent on the surface, but it carries heavy consequences beneath. Even if nothing has happened, the optics are bad, and the spiritual implications are worse. A woman of honor should never be the reason another woman loses her peace. If she respects herself and the institution of marriage, she'll keep her distance. Number 4, she should avoid male besties and the just a friend who is more than just a friend. Let's not deceive ourselves. Many relationships have been broken not by enemies, but by best friends. The male bestie who knows everything about her. The just a friend who texts her good morning and good night more than you do. The one who shows up when you're not around. The one who's too familiar. There's a thin line between friendship and emotional affair. A woman in love should be wise enough to realize when that line is being crossed. If her so-called bestie knows more about your relationship than you do, if he's the first to hear her secrets and the one she runs to before she talks to you, that's no longer a friendship. That's competition. And no man should be in a relationship where he has to compete for his woman's emotional attention. Number 5, she should avoid that nice guy who is always spending money on her without any reason. Here's the truth. Men rarely spend money on women consistently without expecting something in return. If there's a man always paying her bills, buying her gifts, taking her out, topping up her airtime or credit, yet he's not family and she's in a relationship, it's not generosity, it's silent manipulation. A woman who receives from a man constantly, knowing he's not her partner, is walking a tightrope of compromise. Over time, she begins to feel indebted, and he begins to feel entitled. Seeds of emotional obligation are sown, and once she's emotionally tied to another man through his kindness, she begins to detach from the man she's with. A woman with self-respect will not allow another man to play the role her partner should play. She will not be sponsored by a stranger while pretending to be committed to someone else. Every woman who values her relationship must understand that love is protected by boundaries. You can't claim to love your man, yet expose your relationship to emotional predators in the form of exes, flirty friends, married men, or money-throwing nice guys. Loyalty is not just about physical faithfulness, it's about emotional integrity. If you have to delete the chat before he sees it, you already know it's wrong.
That means
If you're
something's
hiding
wrong.
conversations, disguising names, or pretending someone is just a friend, then you already know that friendship is not pure. As a man, don't tolerate repeated disrespect from your woman in the name of trust. As a woman, don't put your man in a position where he has to keep asking you to draw lines you should have drawn yourself. Boundaries are not insecurity. They are protection. A healthy relationship is not just about being together. It's about guarding what you have together. So ladies, honor your love, respect your man, protect your peace.
Now, I know a lot of y'all might say, bitch, please. I know a lot of y'all like, what? I got a male friend, okay? I got a male friend, and all we have, we not doing nothing serious. We just friends and this and that. Let me share something with y'all, and this is the uncomfortable truth. The uncomfortable truth is that women and men can't be friends. They can't be. I know y'all want to believe it, but they can't be friends. I just want to share that with you. The thing is that if you got to argue with your man about another man calling you, you understand? If you got to argue with your husband about another man calling you, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Do you understand? If you got to hide your phone every time your husband come around, if you got to delete text messages every time your husband come around, something's wrong. Something is wrong. If when your husband asks, can I see your phone? And you scared to show him your phone, or your boyfriend asks, can I see your phone? And you scared to show him your phone, that means you doing some devious shit, sis. That means you doing some devious shit. He got 3 phones. I have 3 phones. He has 3 phones. My king have access to all my phones. Anything y'all send me in my DMs, my king reads it. Anything. Our life is like an open book. My king got 3 phones. I can see everything too. Okay? You understand? He got 3 phones. Anything he has, I can see. Anything, my king don't hide anything from me. Just like I don't hide anything from him. We've been married too long. And we too close. The thing is that if you got to hide your phone, if you got to hide your DMs, that means you doing something wrong. That means you are doing something wrong, sis. Do you understand? If your friend that you say, this is my friend, my guy friend, and he ever gets in your DM and say, oh, I wish I would have met you when, back in the day. I wish I would have knew you back in the day. Or he get in there and say, you know what? I just wish. This is the type of man you should not be around. You should not entertain men in your DMs. My sisters, if you got to get into a full argument with your husband, do you understand, over some man because they like you, that mean that relationship need to that relationship need to be deleted. You understand? That friendship, my guy friend, need to be, that relationship need to just dissolve. You need to handle that quick. Because there's a reason why the guy friend is always catering to you, because he wants to get in that. But JJ, there's a reason why he's catering to you. excuse me, when you call him, you had an argument with your boyfriend, and you call him, okay, and you want him to take your side, he's gonna take your side. He's gonna take your side, even if the shit sounds stupid. He's gonna take your side because why? He wanna get between those jeans. He wanna get in between those jeans. So I'm gonna take your side. I watched a woman on social media. They had she was telling her story. Her and her husband got into a heated argument. Who house did she run to? She could have ran to her mama, her sister house. You know what I'm saying? She could have ran to her auntie house. All these people she could have ran to. Her family lived in that state. She could have ran to anybody's house. She got a heated argument with her husband. Who did she run to? Her guy friend. She wind up sleeping with her guy friend. Mind you, she's married. She just had a heated argument with her husband, but she ran to her guy friend house and wind up sleeping with him because that's what usually happens. He's trying to console you. Y'all face lift up together. He kiss you. You kiss him back. Y'all drinking. It go left. And all you can do is tell your husband is that we were drinking. We were drinking. No. Let me share something with y'all. Y'all gonna stop blaming it on the spirit. Stop blaming it on the spirit. Because what the spirit does is just give you liquid courage. You wanted to do it. A lot of y'all getting here, it was the liquor that made me. No. No, I take heed, don't believe that. Because I've been drunk before. Okay? I'm not a drinker. You understand? I'm an occasional drinker. But I've been drunk before. And the desires of your heart, Brittany said the audacity. The desires of your heart come to the forefront. And my desire was to jump on my husband. So your desires come to the forefront. You drinking, and the person that you desire is your best friend. You drinking, and the desire that you have at the forefront was your best friend. Okay, Shay said any excuse to be a 304. My king always say to me, I don't like when you drinking because, you immediately attack me. And that's true. He ain't lying. We went to, and I told y'all this story, we went to a New Year's party a couple years ago. And I embarrassed my husband, but he was trying to hold fast. We went to a tribal meeting. Okay, in South Jersey. I think it was South Jersey or something. No, Piscataway. Went to a tribal meeting and we was at a member's house and they had a finished basement. Place was beautiful. It was everything. Had the bar, everything, a dance floor. It was beautiful. Okay, went there. My king told him she don't drink because he already knew. She don't drink. No, don't give her anything. She don't drink. Okay, one of the women gave me something to drink. Okay, Bacardi and Coke is my friend. I think it was Bacardi and Coke. Bacardi and Coke is my friend, and I'm not supposed to be drinking that stuff anyway. I don't drink. I'm not a good drinker. My family even crack on me like, you don't even know how to drink. Go sit down. But I got that. She gave me a cup. I walked over to my husband. He was in a whole full conversation. All these men were around at the bar at a full conversation down here at this party. Okay. I walk over to my husband. I already had on these riding boots and I had on like a skirt, a little mini skirt and everything. It was cute. I had a leather jacket on. I thought I was looking good, honey. Anyway, I always think I look good anyway. So I don't know how, but liquid courage give you strength. Because all I knew, my husband was sitting at the bar and how I got on him was not even funny. I stretched my leg from the other side, gripped him, sat on him, okay? Like I was on a horse. You know how you get on a horse? I got on this man like that. And all the other men was around my husband and they were just smiling. And my husband said, did you drink anything? I said, only this. He smelled the cup. He said, who gave you the drink? I said, the lady over here. He said, okay. He told the guys, he said, we going home. We're going home. We going home. Hey, Skinny. He said, we going home. We get to the car. This man was hollering at me and everything and stuff. He's like, and your skirt was slipping up. Why did you? And that's why. You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, let's be clear. When you drink, your desires come to the forefront. Let's be clear. Okay? Let's be clear. All right? So I don't want to be hearing, oh no, it was a slip of this. I was sad. I was drunk and this and that. No, you always wanted to sleep with your guy friend. You always wanted. You had secret desires in your mind to sleep with him. Don't be mad. Don't be mad with the messenger. Okay? Don't be mad with me. All right? Now, Furious, thank you, baby, because I didn't even acknowledge you for the $5 super chat. We gonna cut the talk real quick and get in here. We gonna get in here and acknowledge you first, baby. I greatly appreciate you. Okay? Now, let me see what we got. Here we go. Here we go. Let me see. Here you go, Furious, for the $5 super chat, baby. Thank you.
Hello? Oh, no.
Wait a minute.
I ain't forget shit you did, so why you hitting my phone? Oh, you changed. Oh, now you want to change since I'm gone. Now, if I block your number and delete you, I'm wrong.
What'd he
It was
say?
fuck me back then, okay, then that's what we on. I was all about you, but you steady fucked it up. You explored other options, I was trying to be enough. You thought the grass was greener, so you packed up and left, but you forgot. There ain't that many real ones left.
He said,
So
ain't
sit
that
there in
many.
stupidity, cause you chose to get rid of me. You want us back together. Gotta be kidding me. You made the bad decision, you gon' stand on it all. Now I'm getting off this phone and I'm blocking your calls. Goodbye.
He said, I'm blocking those calls, damn it. I'm blocking those calls. Now, let's get to the next foolery of the day, okay? This is the nonsense. This is the foolery. Now, I'm tired of y'all doing that, that challenge that, we don't judge. Is that challenge? We listen and we don't judge. Some of y'all stupid for doing this challenge. We listen and we don't judge, okay? Now, this Caucasian brother was not ready for the listen and we don't judge challenge from his wife. Check this out right here.
Listen and we don't judge. When we were on our break, I got back together with my ex and we filmed content, and I'm still making money off of it. Don't judge. We listen and we don't judge. When we were on our break, I got back together with my ex and we filmed content, and I'm still making money off of it.
She said, don't judge. She said when her and her husband was on a break. I don't even know how we do breaks when you're married. Okay, but a lot of y'all women believe that. We on a break. Okay, a lot of y'all believe that. Okay? We listen and we don't judge. You on a break from your husband, you went back and slept with your ex did a video with you, and she said, I'm still making money off the video. She said, I'm currently still making money off the video. So there's a video of you getting smashed by your ex-boyfriend, okay, on social media or wherever it is, and you said you still making money off of it, but you married. And the husband is sitting there like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Y'all got to stop that. We listen and we don't judge. I don't know who thought that makes sense, but that whole concept on social media, that's stupid. That's stupid because y'all come with the most nonsense stuff to social media. We listen and we don't judge. I slept with all three of your brothers. We listen and we don't judge. I slept with your best friend. We listen and we don't judge. You understand? You understand that nonsense? We listen and we don't judge. I don't know who made that up. Thank you, Shay. I don't know who made that up. That is the nonsense. Shay said, we judging over here. We listen and we don't judge. Oh my God. So now, I want y'all to hear this right here, okay? Because this is no accountability, okay? No accountability at all, okay? No accountability. Check this out. A husband comes home from work, and this is what happens.
You're so fucking insecure. It was one dude. It was one dude. Like, oh my God.
You sound crazy right now. You hear?
Oh, now you're gaslighting me. Now you're gaslighting me.
What?
It was one time. Dude, you're so fucking insecure.
Okay, so now either he's the husband or boyfriend. I'm not sure. I thought that was the other video that I had thought about. So either he's the husband or he's the boyfriend. And all she can say is, it was only one dude. You're gaslighting me, dude. You're gaslighting me. Caucasian children, of course, you know. You're gaslighting me, dude. It was only one dude. You see the foolery? Yeah, I see him, honey. Yeah, I see him. Thank you. Can you imagine? One dude. And that's her excuse. It was only one dude. You're gaslighting me. Can you imagine? No accountability at all. None at all. None at all. I can't with some of y'all. Now, I want you to hear this. Now, this is 3 women together. The Caucasian woman is in the middle, and you got 2 sisters on the side. Now, I want y'all to tell me who talked with logic in this video right here, okay? Who talked with logic in this video right here? Here we go.
Man, shit, I'm gonna tell a female how to dress.
What I've seen here tonight? Hell yeah. Hell no! Hell no! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Why'd you say that? Because would you wear that shit to church? I go to church in my living room. God damn it, I wear what I want. But in a brick and mortar? Hell no. Hell no. So yeah, you do tell a woman what she need to be wearing when she leave the house. Just say it. Just say it. I just say it.
What?
Ain't no man telling me what to put on and I'm married.
Ain't no man gonna tell me what to put on and I'm married. Ain't no man gonna tell me what to put on and I'm married. You hear that? Only one who talked with logic was the Caucasian woman in this incident right here. She the only one that talked with logic. The 2 sisters like, hell no, he ain't supposed to tell me what to wear, this and that. But if somebody look at you the wrong way, or grab your behind, or grab your titty, okay, now you want your husband to go out there and fight this man. Now you want your husband to go out there and fight this man. But you got the come fuck me outfit on. Okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. Somebody need to tell some of y'all how to dress. You supposed to know how to dress. Your husband shouldn't even actually have to tell you how to dress. Okay? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. And then you always have people that will say, it doesn't matter what she wear. It doesn't matter what she wear. Let me share something with you. This is old school telling new school. Okay? It matters what you wear, my dear. It matters. Because men look at you a certain type of way when you get in here and you dress like God knows what. They will put you in that category and disrespect you accordingly. Do you understand? They will disrespect you accordingly. No man thinks that a married woman would be out with her breasts and her ass hanging out. And then you always have people that say, "Oh no, that's the man insecurities. That's the man insecurities. A woman should be able to wear whatever she want to wear." And this is the false ideology that the fake sisterhood got y'all to believe. One thing about men are visual creatures. So whatever you wear, this is what he believe you are. Let's understand that. Let's understand that. One of the brothers on a balloon popping show said, "My sister, I understand you wearing poochie, but it looked like you selling coochie." I fell out. He said, "My sister, I understand you wearing poochie." He sounded just like a Baptist preacher. Just like a Baptist preacher. He said, "My sister, I understand you wearing poochie, but it looked like you selling coochie." Okay? That's the uncomfortable truth. You look like you selling coochie. Okay? So don't let these women get out here and tell you, "Oh, wear whatever you want to wear," and men don't care. Men don't care. You ain't putting them in no type of situation. The problem is if another man grab you that ain't got no sense. There are a lot of son husbands, there are a lot of men who they don't care about going to do jail time and grab you up, hem you up in the corner, okay? Hem you up in the corner and don't give a damn about your man because he got a peace be still on him. Let's understand there are people out here that are agents of darkness that they don't care about what happened. So the Caucasian sister is correct. Yes. Y'all need to learn how to dress. Now, if you want to dress fresh in front of your, if you want to dress in fresh in front of your man, then you dress fresh in front of your man. You understand? In the confines of your home. But if you going out with your girls, you got to know how to dress accordingly. You shouldn't want all that attention. You've got to learn how to dress accordingly. Let me share something with you. Take Heed got a problem, and I still got it, even though as old as I am. I still got this problem. Take Heed will put on a dress that will reveal her cleavage. I'm like that. I don't know. That's just my thing, okay? I like to show my cleavage, okay? My king be quick to tell me, "Nope, that's too much. Pull that dress up. That's too much. Fix that dress. Where's the safety pin at?" And as old as I am, I'm still like that. You understand? I'm still like that. Even when I come on my live, my king will tell me, "Wait a minute, lift the." Sometimes you'll see me look over. He'll say, "I can see your cleavage. Lift the computer." You know what I'm saying? I can see. Lift your computer. Mind you, that's just me being fresh, okay? Let's get in here and tell the truth now. A lot of y'all have caught me in certain dresses like, "Oh, Take Heed, wait a minute now." Okay? Wait a minute now. Check this out. When Take Heed go outside with her husband, my cleavage will not be hanging out. Our safety pin, boom. You wanna know why? I don't want nobody looking at me saying nonsense to me as I'm walking around with my husband. Now, Shay, you know you have the power to do whatever you want because I see we have foolery in the chat. Shay, you know you have the power to do whatever you want. I see foolery in the chat, okay? All right? Do what you feel. You understand? I'm not mad at you. So now, this is the next foolery of the day, okay? This is the next foolery of the day. Now, this is a woman said, "Tell your husband you are in love with another man. It's crazy work." Okay. Oh, 18, you quick. 18, you did it. Oh, wow. Shay says, "Say less." I'm tired. Is that Shay? Shay says, "Say less." Oh, it's you, Shay. Okay. So now, There is a woman who gets up here and she tells her husband, this is the next story, y'all, okay? There's a woman that get up here and she tells her husband that she's in love with another man. Let's get into this foolery. This is a Caucasian woman. It's a Caucasian woman. Listen to this story.
Your wife said I have emotional feelings for this guy, even if she didn't want them, but she just still felt it.
Well, that's different. Well, it depends on the severity. Like, I'm in love with Chad. I don't want to be in love with Chad, but I am. That's it. You're done. That's over.
So
Don't be in love with Chad when we're not married.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I would
Do you
consider
think
that
you have
to be.
control over that?
I think.
I
do
mean,
I think I
do you
have
think-
control?
Sorry. Do you think someone has control over that
Yeah.
of developing
Yeah.
emotional feelings
Sure.
for someone else?
Sure. You have tons of control. For instance, you can put yourself in positions where you don't engage with men who aren't your husband, and then you can't develop those feelings. Very simple.
Right.
Wow.
Am I wrong?
But it's true. I mean, I'm not gonna go around a bunch of guys and stuff because I'm not gonna put myself in.
I gotta stop the content creator right there. The woman sat up there. Mommy, is that door open? That door open? Can you shut that window in the kitchen for me? I'm hearing them cut the grass. Thank you, my dear. So the uncomfortable truth, all right, check this out. The uncomfortable truth is, she said, does the wife have control over her feelings if she fall in love with another man? Does she have control over her feelings if she fall in love with another man? She's married. So what does that mean? That means she's doing a private engaging with another man, because you should not, as you being a married woman, you shouldn't be in love with another man. That mean that you doing private sessions with this man on the phone. That's why I always tell y'all, stop entertaining men outside of your husband. Do you understand? Don't be on the phone with men, you know what I'm saying, having a full-blown conversation 2-3 hours. Okay? The first person, when you get up in the morning, that you see the text from this man and you start texting him back, that should be your last. That should not even be on your mind. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? She says she couldn't help being in love with this man. Mind you, I have said this to y'all. If a man gets in a woman's mind, the body will follow. What did I say to y'all yesterday? I said a man can have a full-blown conversation with a woman on the phone and make her come. He can. He can have a full-blown conversation with a woman on the phone and make her come. Because why? He's in her mind. When it comes to love making, my sisters of every color, you don't come because he laying that pipe down. No. You come because the thoughts in your mind make you. See, men are different. Women, it's in our mind. If the man can play in your mind, baby, he got your body. He got your body. That's why I tell y'all, stop entertaining men outside. Because you welcome all types of foolery into your marriage when you do this. You welcome all types of foolery into your relationship when you do this. A lot of content creators that are women that get in here and lie to y'all will tell y'all there's nothing wrong with having a male friend. It's everything wrong with having a male friend, baby. Everything is wrong with having a male friend. Shit will happen. You get in an argument with your husband, the first person you think is to run to the male friend. Why? Why? It's the audacity for me, baby. A lot of us have male friends because we still want to be desired outside the home. It's something that you think you're lacking from your husband. It's something you think you're lacking from your husband. So you need that male validation outside. A lot of us, we lie and say, oh, we get our hair and nails done because it's for me. No, you're getting it because you want a man to say, sis, you look good today. Let me share something with you. I am like a little kid when it comes to my husband giving me compliments. I'm like a little kid. My king will tell me, baby girl, you look beautiful. And I'll be smiling from ear to ear. I'm like, honey, thank you. You know what I'm saying? It feels strange when I get it from another man. It feels strange. Last week I was dropping my husband off at the dentist. He went to go get his mouth checked out. I'm walking back to the car. Okay, walking back to the car. This brother stops his car and say, sis, you look good, sis. And I looked at him. I said, stop playing like that. I said, stop playing. He said, nah, sis, you look good. You look good. He said, ain't nobody ever tell you that? And I looked at him. I said, my husband tell me every day. He said, you married? I said, yeah, my brother, I'm married. I said, but you have a good day. And got in my car. Yeah. The uncomfortable truth is that when you are already getting this validation at home, you don't want to get it outside. It feels strange when you get it outside. But listen to me, my sisters, as your husband compliments you, you compliment him too. As your husband compliments you, you're supposed to compliment him too. You know, growing. You know. It's the game for me, baby. It's the game for me. You already know, growing. Okay? Now, now let's get into this one right here. Okay? This is the thing that mess a lot of women up because they want to be like men. A lot of us. Y'all like to challenge the kingdom. I know it's nasty, but it's the uncomfortable truth. Listen to what this sister said right here. Here we go.
Married.
Yeah.
And a quote unquote housewife where he did everything financially. I hated that shit.
Why?
Because I'm not a.
She said she hated it.
Not saying that I'm not gonna clean and cook, but that's not what the fuck I want to do. Like that's not what makes me happy. So yeah, if you at home and staying at home with the kids, that's what makes you happy. Then all for it. But me, no, I want to go out there. I want to work. I want to hustle. I want to see how much I can bring in. Let me see if my nigga make $200K a year. I want to match. Like you gotta meet me. Like let me come where you at, or bring me to where you're at. Like how can I be where my nigga at? I've been married.
And I want to share something with you. Instead of you trying to compete, there's a lot of women out here that you want to compete. Instead of you trying to compete with your husband, right? Why not say you want to assist? A lot of us women have this false ideology that I want to compete with my husband. Instead of saying I want to assist. We always bring up that, oh, I know that I can, what they call it, the virtuous woman. We always bring that up. I am a virtuous woman, right? We always bring that up. But the thing is, a virtuous woman, she knows her place. She knows what is needed and she knows what is not needed. Hey, Coco, how are you? That's the uncomfortable truth. I'm sorry. The screen froze. That's the uncomfortable truth. And I'm going to share something with you. Let me play this and then we're going to go to the main event. But I had fell out when I heard this. I thought this was such an amazing thing. Did I share it? Oh, I don't even think I shared it. It was something so good. Okay. Let me see. Did I share it? Nope, I didn't. There was a video with a husband and wife, and I had said this to y'all before, okay? In marriage, okay? In a marriage, it will not always be both is making the same amount. It will not always be like that. One will make less, one will make more. But the thing is to team up and work together. Because remember, you and him are one. I watched a sister on social media yesterday, and I thought I shared it with y'all. But she's been married 15 years, okay? During the marriage, in the middle of the marriage, the husband told her, baby, you want to go to school? Go ahead to school. She went to nursing school. She finished her nursing school. So what had to happen? He was working. He was pulling everything, all the hours, this and that or whatever, right? Okay. So now she finished nursing school. She started making a lot of money, okay? So now she said, honey, it's going to be hard. The kids, we need somebody to be home with the kids. The husband, what he do? He stayed home to raise the children. And by the time when he was home, he was going to school, online school, okay, for business. Then, so she was making more. She was making the money. He wasn't making the money, okay? He was in school and raising the kids, okay? So now, the tables have turned again. His business, both of their business has risen up above ground, okay? It is doing well. So now what happened? He making more money than her. In marriage, that's how it go. In marriage, that's how it go. Y'all get in here and you be wanting the husband to do everything, okay? And you believe he's supposed to do everything. And what happens when he loses it? What happened when something happened and that y'all have to start from scratch? I want you to understand, marriage is in seasons. Things change. It doesn't always stay perfect. You understand? And you have to be willing to go through the change. The wife said, let me just continue. She didn't just say, oh, I got my nursing degree. I'm going to leave him and take my kids away. She said, no, we're going to continue to work as a family. And now they got a business that is thriving. She's still doing nursing, and they got the business. That's a blessing when you know both of y'all can come together and have the same mindset. It's a blessing when a man has married a woman that they want to be on the same page. Because a lot of y'all women, the man will be going one way and you be going the other way, and then you think the marriage is still supposed to work. I don't know how. This false ideology that these women have y'all to believe out here on social media. Oh, let him go his way and then you go your way. Shay said we a team through all seasons. Amen. Okay? Amen, Shay. Mm-hmm. Now, I want y'all to hear this right here, and then we're going to go to the main event. Cheating is cool. A lot of y'all think cheating is cool until it hit home. A lot of y'all believe cheating is cool until it hit home. Listen to these two young women. They both Caucasian young women. Listen to the story. Here we go.
And you never told each other.
I cheated like 3 years ago.
You cheated?
Yeah. What? Yeah, I'm dating my brother. You on him? Yeah. What? Ashley, what?
You mean to say that?
No, I meant to say no. I can tell her. Tell me what. No, I don't know.
No, but yeah.
That's her best friend. You know your best friend was a hoe. You let him be with your brother. You let her be with your brother. And what did she do? What do hoes do? What do hoes do? They cheat. So you let your girlfriend be with your brother and she cheated on your brother and now you surprised. She told her inner secret and she told this man she don't know nothing about this man that was interviewing her. And she said, yeah, I cheated on her brother. Now the sister is surprised. You told me that y'all just had a mutual breakup. Said, no, I cheated on him. That's her best friend. Do you think the friendship gonna last? Do you think the friendship is going to last between these two women? Now, your friend was out there cheating on everybody. She was doing that hoish shit with everybody. And yet you let her, you know what I'm saying? You didn't warn your brother. You didn't warn your brother that she was out here doing some hoish shit. Okay? You let your brother date her. And now it blew up in your face and you surprised you cheated on my brother? How dare you? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that, how dare you? You cheated on my brother. Why would you? And this is the thing that always irked my nerve. When y'all women have best friends and you want them to mess with your brother and the relationship fall out because you know this girl is a hoe, okay? And you let your brother still date her, that means you not a good sister. That means you not a good sister to warn your brother, like, don't mess with this girl. This girl, she my friend, but she got hoish tendencies. You understand? This is another hoish tendency. Listen to this nonsense right here. Here we go.
Alright, so say what you just said again.
All you do is play 2K, play basketball, and like Snapchat other. Just stop fucking pointing the camera at me. Like, it's not a joke.
And how is me Snapchatting other girls a problem?
What do you mean? How is it a problem? How is it not a fucking problem? How is it not a problem?
You actually have a boyfriend.
Oh,
And
my
I'm
God. Oh my God. I have a
single.
boyfriend. Stop. Oh, I have a boyfriend, but like, stop. Like, we're not talking about him right now. We're talking about you.
No, you're crazy. You must not know who I am.
Crazy? Stop fucking calling me crazy. Stop. Like, you're such a fucking narcissist.
I'm a narcissist.
Yes, you're full of yourself.
How am I?
You're full of yourself.
I'm full of myself, but you want me to only talk to you while you can talk to other guys.
Oh my God, because you're having me out here looking stupid. Like, I actually look dumb.
How do you look?
Like, I look dumb.
How do you look dumb when you have a boyfriend? Doesn't make sense.
Because you're DMing, like, multiple bitches.
Why are you jealous that your side dude is DMing multiple women when you got a man? Why are you jealous? You understand? It's the audacity for me. It's the audacity for me, baby. Why are you jealous that your side dude is texting other women and you in a relationship? You got a whole man. Oh, you're gaslighting me. You're being a narcissist. Who is the real narcissist? It's those ones who get out here and be like, he's a narcissist. You the narcissist. You're the narcissist, sis. How do you think that you not, you know what I'm saying? Oh no, he's only supposed to mess with me, but you got a whole dude. It's the audacity for me, baby. That's right, Brittany. They don't care about these STDs. They don't care about HIV, baby. They pass it like it's candy. Nobody cares. Nobody cares about it. Ain't that sad? Now, let's get to the main event, and then I'm going to let y'all go. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Donate to the page as well, okay? Now, shout out to Tasha K. No. Shout out to Kendra G. I'm sorry. Shout out to Kendra G. I shared the video with y'all on our YouTube community, okay? On our community tab, I shared it with y'all. And we're going to discuss the foolery. We are going to discuss this nonsense this morning, okay? Now, Kendra G, shout out to her for always having amazing content. And we're going to get into the work. And after this, I'm going to let y'all go. Because we already done sparred into close to 2 hours. So we're going to get into this and then I'm going to let y'all go. You feel me? Here we go. Commercial got to pass first, and then we're going to get into it. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. It's the audacity for me. I know. Listen, I'm using that word all the time now. Okay? Here we go.
Hi, hey, boo. Hello.
She said, hey, boo.
How do you say your name, love? Sonova. Sonova, where you calling me from? Baltimore. Baltimore in the building. I was just in Baltimore for a funeral last week. I wish I would have seen you. I love you, Kendra. Oh, I love you. I'm shy. Don't be, well, you shy and you want the worldwide international show, girl. Yeah, because my hair, look at my, so I'm waiting for my homegirl to do my hair. Okay, well, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready. Okay, stop moving and keep your face in the camera, okay? Sonova, how old are you, love? 46. 46.
Green beans, that is not nice. That's not nice. Now I see why you saying the Attack of the Turtle story. Now I see why you keep putting that in there. I know what you're trying to say, but that's not nice. Be nice now. Let's continue. Here we go.
When's your birthday? June 28th. When? June 28th. June 28th. So I'm a Cancer. Yes. You have any kids? Yes. How many kids, honey? 4. How old are your 4 kids? 23, 19, 15, and 12. All by the same man? No. How many men? 3 men. Have you ever been married? No. I would have been engaged though, but my son passed away. Mm-hmm. Oh, he proposed before he passed? Yes. Oh, okay, so he was engaged. Sorry to hear that. Was it your last child's father? Yes. Okay. What do you do for a living, Sonova? Well, I was in the healthcare industry, but I retired when I was 35. So I received Social Security. Okay.
So let's be clear, you can't retire at 35, okay? A lot of y'all that don't understand the system, you can't retire at 35. And also another thing too, you don't have enough credits at 35. Let's be clear, okay? When you actually get enough credits, it'll be like you'll be close to your 40s, your late 40s when you get enough credits. Then it also depends on how much money you was bringing in all the years that you worked. But this story right here that she telling, now this is a lie. She's going to say she had enough credits, but that's not true. She is 18. She's disabled. Let's continue. Here we go.
So you're Social Security. So you retired at 35? Yes. Okay. All right. So it is a Sonova. Okay. So
Also, let me stop there too. They also have Social Security disability, right? That you don't have to have enough credits for anything. Okay. The one that has for Social Security disability, that's the one that you put into. You put money into. They have Social Security disability that you didn't put no money into. You're just disabled. So the government is taking care of you. So that's the one she's on. She's lying about she had enough credits. Let's continue. Here we go.
Casanova, thank you. Casanova. Me and Romeo ain't never been friends.
She told me.
Okay, Sonova, you gotta look into the camera though, okay?
She wouldn't look into the camera.
You ready? Yeah. All right, here we go. So Sonova, Baltimore, she's 46, a Cancer. 46. Mom of 4 by 3 men. And she's retired and she gets Social Security. Mm-hmm. What kind of man you looking for, girl? A tall man. I'm 4'9". So I need a tall man. Is 5'3" tall to you? No, he gotta be like 5'9" and over. Okay, 5'9" and over. What else? Someone that don't lie. I hate liars. No cheaters. Somebody that's not going to judge me.
And that's the problem too. She said, I want somebody that is not going to judge me. Green Bean says, should I go on the show just to clown? You might get somebody. I don't know why you say I'm gonna go on the show just to clown. You probably gonna get a lot of hits in your DM, sir. So don't say I'm going there just to clown. Go there for a purpose, my brother. I'm just letting you know. So this sister right here, she gonna say that she's saying that she want this and she want that type of man. Mind you, my heart didn't turn towards her until close to the end. Because I'm like, okay, she just want to find somebody. My heart didn't turn towards her until the end when I heard the story about the kids. So right now, y'all just, let's just listen to the story. My heart didn't turn to her. My heart didn't turn cold until she got to the end and she started explaining what happened to her sons. Okay, let's continue. Here we go.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Liars, cheaters.
So no, but you gotta look into the camera, honey. You're like off to the side, so keep the camera in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Liars, cheaters, manipulators, guys that gaslight you.
Okay. Should he look a certain way?
No, not really.
Not really.
Long as he look good to me.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
Long as he have his own. So I'm not gonna put a number on it. Long as he have his own. I'm not taking care of no grown ass man. And I don't care about the cousins saying anything. I know my hair not done.
How you taking care? How would you be able to take care of a grown ass man? So since SSI, let's be clear, it's not a lot of money. Okay, it's not a lot of money. I think it's about what, 7 something. You know what I'm saying? It's about 7 something. I guess it depends on. I don't even know how they judge it if it's SSI. Like, you never put into the system. Only if you put into the system, right, all the years that you work, that you usually, okay, so it depends on the state. So only if you put into the system, they already have a set amount they're supposed to give you a month because you put that money into the system when you're on disability that you paid into. But when you are getting it just like as a handout and you're disabled, it's different. So I don't want to hear that nonsense, okay? But anyway, don't be mad with me, y'all. My heart turned towards her when we got to the end. So that's why you hear me like getting upset, because my heart went left. I was with her in the beginning because I was like, you know what? Everybody need to find love. Everybody need to find love. But when we got to close to the end, I was like, what the hell? Reggie B, thank you, baby, for the $20 super chat. I greatly appreciate it. Okay. He said, take heed. You are indeed a teacher. Thanks for always keeping it 100. Oh, baby, thank you. Let's continue. Let's get back into this foolery. Here we go.
Yeah, I've been trying to get on here for the longest time. And after I get on here, I'm going to call it back to all the cousins that got something to say.
She said, I'm going to comment back.
Yeah. Okay.
She ready for that smoke.
I don't even know. I'm talking to you, so I wasn't reading the comments. Okay.
No problem,
so you don't
Reggie,
care how
I
much
see
money
you.
he makes?
No, as long as he have his own.
Okay.
His own house, his own place, not living with nobody.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay.
What's her on store?
30 chairs.
Okay, she got to do the Kendra Cam. Okay, this is why. Let me give y'all a hint. This is why Green Beans keep saying Attack of the Ninja Turtles. I want y'all to go to our community tab and check the video. That's why he keeps saying Attack of the Ninja Turtles, because this is what the sister body looked like, and that's messed up. Green Beans, that's messed up now. Okay, let's get back into it. Here we go.
I'm sure.
We gotta be able to see your legs. Okay, if you back up, we can see your legs.
She could have put a brow on.
Okay.
She could have put a
All
brow
right,
on.
we got you, girl. Your house, your kids are kind of grown. I say your house is quiet to have 4 kids. I say your house is quiet to have 4 kids, but some of your kids are grown.
They're my kids. They're my kids.
Okay, so now we about to find out why the house is quiet, y'all. And she about to tell her story. Now, this is when Take Heed Heart had turned towards this woman. Okay? All right? Let's continue.
So I just got my 12-year-old. So
Wait, three of your kids are incarcerated?
3 of them.
yes,
What happened?
it's a long story.
It's a long story.
But people that know me know the situation. But I'm in therapy, and everything happens for a reason. So they needed to be set down for a reason.
Did they go to jail off?
She's in therapy. She's in therapy. And those boys are in prison from 23, 19, and 15. She's the one that's in therapy. But those boys are in prison. 15, 19, 23. Let's continue.
One crime or they are in jail?
My 23-year-old went in Delaware locked up. He comes home in a year and a half. And my 15-year-old, he's in Texas in placement for 2 years.
2 years.
And my 19-year-old, he's facing 30 years.
30 years.
So it's...
When I heard she said 30 years, he's facing 30 years at 19, I like, oh, he must have did some pow stuff. And that's what happened, and he deleted somebody. Because 30 years, that's a lot. Okay? That's a lot. And that's why I said, should she be trying to find love? Because she got that 12-year-old that she needs to be focusing on and stuff like that. Because the rest of the other boys are in prison. So that's why I said this is the last thing she should be thinking about, is trying to find love. There was no hate. There's no hate towards her. You understand? Now, Green Bean said, for context, it was the picture that I put up. Y'all know for this video, you saw her face, right? So I guess Green Beans is saying that's why she looked like the Ninja Turtle, Attack of the Ninja Turtles. Green Beans, you a troublemaker. But when I heard this, my heart had turned towards her, because I was like, why would you be trying to look for a man? You know what I'm saying? And I thought when she said it, like the kids were grown. She got 20, 15, 19, 23, 23, okay. 19, okay. But the 15-year-old, so all 3 of them in prison? All 3, 15, 19, 23. You understand? You understand? That doesn't make sense. Let's continue. Here we go.
For individual crimes.
My 15-year-old and my 19-year-old was together.
15 and 19 was together.
Ooh, that's a lot.
It is. But my 12-year-old, he's going to break this generational curse. So he goes to school, gets grades. He don't want to be locked up because he's seen with.
Do y'all think that's a generational curse? Or is it bad parenting? Do y'all think that is a generational curse, or is it bad parenting? This is what broke my heart when she tried to say this is a generational curse. Is this generational curse, or is it bad parenting? Let's continue. Here we go.
This went through, so.
Okay. Child. Okay, gotcha. Okay. All right. So Nova, when was your last relationship?
I agree, Brittany.
About 4 months ago.
4 months ago.
4 months ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
It is.
You'll pass. Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
My attitude.
So 4 months ago, she was in a relationship. Kendra asked her, when were the last time you were intimate? She said, oh, I'll pass. That means she was doing something else. That means she don't want you to know she still was getting her back blown out. But you worry about a man when your main focus should be on that 12-year-old now, because you got 3 of them that's in prison. Your focus should be, you understand, on that boy. Not a man. Not a man. It's just some of y'all, my sisters, the man should be the last thing that y'all should think about. I ain't lying to you. I ain't lying to y'all, because your choice of men is not good. that means you need to go and start working out things that is going on with you and your heart and mind. You understand? Let's be clear. Because if those children had fathers that were men of substance, or even if all the children were by one man that was a man of substance, those boys would not be in prison. They would not be there. When boys are fearful of their father, they don't do certain shit. Because they know they'll have to answer to him. They don't do certain shit. There was a boy who came to social media. He was so funny. He made a joke. He said, if somebody paid you $1 million, right, to go and lay hands on your father back in the day in his prime, would you? Right? And everybody in the comment section, a lot of those brothers was like, nah, my daddy crazy. My daddy was born in the 50s and he ain't in his right mind. So the brother explained that he said his daddy is a pastor. He said, my daddy's a pastor. He said, but back in his prime, I remember my brother had made him so mad from church that he headbutted his brother to the floor and then began to whoop him. He said, my daddy was no joke. In his prime, he said that man got rage. He got rage. It's not what keep him up. He said what keeps him going in the morning is the rage he got in his mind and body and soul. I fell out. He said, I don't do nonsense because of the rage this man has in him. Okay? I don't play with my father. And this man, this young man who came to social media, he looked like he's about 20, 21. When boys know their father is crazy, there's certain shit they won't do. There's certain shit they scared that they ain't gonna do. Okay? There's certain stuff. One thing about men from back in the day, their hands is not like y'all hands that are young. Their hands is not like y'all hands. Their hands was forged in the mountains. Okay? Their hands and the strength was forged in the mountains. Okay? Okay? Of a Shamalamadu. Okay? The hands were forged in the mountains of Shemalamadu. Okay? That's why when they hit y'all hit the floor immediately. You hit the floor immediately. The men of old, their hands were forged in a different way from y'all youngins, y'all slapbox. These men be waiting to knock you out. That's that hit it quitter type stuff. Okay, your father got that hit or quitter hand type stuff. Hit you, knock your whole core out. Charlie, how are you, baby? Knock your whole core out. You get scared. And if she had a man of substance that was raising these kids, and if she chose wisely, those babies wouldn't be in prison. I ain't being mean to her, but this had turned my heart when I heard this part. Let's continue. Here we go.
My mouth. A lot of guys say I act too masculine because I had 4 boys. So, I love sports, football, all that. And I'm an overthinker because I'm a Cancer. And what's that 3? And I need to stop smoking weed.
Stop smoking weed, okay. All right, and why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I'm a nurturer. I'm a Cancer, I'm a nurturer. When I love hard. I cook, I clean, I can sit and watch football games with, guys. I like to go to football games, basketball games, and
so my team.
Okay, so she says she has masculine traits. She likes, she's masculine. She like to go do this. She like to go do that. That doesn't even make that. There's a lot of women who like football games and like basketball games too. That doesn't make you masculine. I'm just saying. There's some women who like those things, okay? That doesn't make you masculine. It's the tone and how you behave that make you masculine. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. Anyway, let's continue. Here we go.
Go to football games, basketball games, and
I don't know if you want to answer this, but some of the cousins are saying, where are your children's dads?
Well, my 19-year-old, his father is locked up. He's on life plus 45. My oldest son, father, he's in his life, but we're not together. My youngest two father passed away.
Okay.
Oh, the youngest two have the same dad?
Yes.
Okay, all right, we got you. Okay. Woo, child, you been through a lot, Sonova.
Oh, yes. I've been trying to get on here. You try.
And she want a man. You see, the choosing of the men that you have picked is not good. And now you want to bring another man into this foolery. You understand? Now you want to bring another man into this foolery. Okay? Charlie, Lady Boss said that's the question of the day. Now you want to bring another man into this foolery. That's what you want to do. After you already have 4 boys, 3 of them are in prison. So what happens when they come home and something happens between you and your man? Will they try to lay hands on him? You understand? You and him might get in a heated argument. Will your boys try to lay hands on him? Any brother who want to go deal with that foolery, my God, y'all listen. Don't go do that. Don't go do that. There's certain situations I don't care. Don't walk into that. You understand? Don't walk into that. That's scary. That is scary. Let her continue. Here we go.
But you gotta stay in the camera, honey. You're off the camera, baby girl.
She keep telling me to stay in the camera.
Now what you want to say?
You picked me 30, but my Wi-Fi was acting up, and you kept saying Synovia, I was trying to get on Saturday.
Okay. And Sonova, but again, can you see yourself? It's like you off the camera. You gotta get well, we're almost done. What's the age range you want to date?
Mario, you're right. She does.
Well, I don't want no more younger guys. It seems like the younger guys attracted to me. I don't know why. They be like in their 20s. But I want to date from 40.
She lying. Ain't no way. She said the younger guys in the 20s is attracted to her. Ain't no way. The devil is a liar. Ain't no way. She said the younger guys in their 20s are attracted to her. Oh my God. Let's continue. Here we go.
40 to 55. Should he be in Baltimore?
No, there's no guys in Baltimore. No, he can be somewhere else.
Okay. And so and I'm assuming you don't mind if he has kids.
No.
Okay.
As long as they older. 10 years.
All right, so we got Sonova, Baltimore, 46 cancer. She'll date 40 to 55, mom of 4 kids, by 3 men. And let's do it. Are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name on the app?
It's Tiny, Tiny.
Hold on 1 second. Tiny?
Yeah.
Spell it again, Tyn.
Charlie, you're a troublemaker. I see what you put. If they are, it's because they want her to buy them bags of weed. LOL. I'm tired of Charlie. You just came in the chat, Charlie. Oh my God. Let's continue.
Tiny.
Tiny? Oh, Tiny.
Yeah.
18.
There's gonna be a lot of Tinys.
But my last name is Winchester.
Did you put your last name? Did you cover it? Because
no, I didn't cover it. It's Tiny Winchester.
Spell it. Your last name.
Winchester.
Winchester. So I don't see that. I see a lot of Tinys though. So you might have hidden your last name without realizing it. Do you remember what your profile picture looked like?
Did you know?
We're able to give our...
Marlo, I'm sorry, baby. I said your name wrong. Please forgive me. I just noticed it right now. Can you imagine? Oh, my God. Can you imagine? I can't even believe that. Oh, my God. Let's continue. Here we go.
Your last name without realizing it. Do you remember what your profile picture looked like?
I got a red shirt on and some black leggings and some red and white Jordans.
Okay, this is you.
Yes.
Okay, here she is. So if you put in Tiny, look for the one in red. Tiny on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Tiny on the Kendra G Singles dating app. They're telling me, I gotta clean mine. Okay, this is her second picture. That's the second picture. This is you too?
Yes.
Okay, this is Tiny. Here she go. Your hair's done, I guess.
Yeah, my hair, I look a mess right now, but I don't care.
Okay, this is the first.
And that's the thing that always irked my nerve. A lot of y'all, when they come to Kendra G and their hair is not done properly or whatever, that's all they say during the whole conversation. My hair is not done. My hair is not done. Why did you come on to the show? Why did you come on to the show? Debbie, how are you, honey? All you got to do is go to our community tab and you can watch the whole video in there, okay? Go to the community tab and you'll see Kendra G. You'll see her thumbnail and go right in there and you can watch the whole video, okay? This is the uncomfortable truth. The woman should not be trying to look for a man. She shouldn't be. There's some healing that needs to go on with her and those boys. Some accountability needs to be taken. And mama should be praying. This should be, you know what I'm saying? There should be some praying going on. There should be some holy oil being thrown. You know what I'm saying? This is not the time to worry about some pain. This is not. You got 3 boys that's in prison. You got 1 that's home that's only 12. This is not the time to be thinking that, oh, pain is the answer. Actually, I would go into a nun mode. I wouldn't be doing nothing. I'd be trying to fix what's going on in my house before I be trying to go out here and be screwing and doing all types of foolery. I'm just saying. A lot of us get into nonsense because the healing has not occurred, especially with our sisters. A lot of us get dog walked because the healing and correction did not occur. And you can tell she can't take no accountability about what happened because she immediately get triggered when Kendra start getting in here and talking about the super chats. Wait too, it's coming, y'all. Wait too, here we go.
Fellas, Tiny, that's the first picture. So when you put in Tiny in the search area, that's the first one, Tiny with the red. Don't forget to do a username that can find you faster too, but Tiny with the red shirts. You like you was on one, this one. You like, don't play with me.
Oh, yeah.
Don't play with Tiny. All right, but listen, I'm sending you a lot of love, honey.
Thank you.
I think you have a paid question. Let me see. No, we won't go. Okay, you keep me posted how it goes.
So Kendra G did not want to do the paid questions because they were eating her up in the comment section. Even after Kendra had posted this bad boy, they were eating her up in the comment section, which we're gonna read a few of those too before we go, okay? But let's hear the first breakdown. Here we go.
What was it?
You want me to read it?
No, it's whatever.
It's
what
whatever.
Okay, I'll read it. I wasn't gonna read it. Now listen, I was gonna skip it, but you want the smoke, so here we go. I am Tyler said, top tier female. Dude, take your shots before she is cuffed. By the way, can I ask what crimes?
That's none of your business. The guy that I'm with, I will explain that. That's none of your business.
Okay, and there you have it. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, listen. I said you was ready for the smoke. Don't play with her.
I'm from Baltimore.
I'm from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. The thing is, because a lot of y'all be gangsters in the comments, but one day you're gonna.
But my house is clean. Y'all can't say nothing about my house. House is clean. House clean. House clean. House clean. Stove clean. No dishes. Don't pay that no mind. What? Okay.
We haven't done a Kendra Cribs in a long time. Want to show off the house?
Let me share something with you. I understand that you're supposed to tell a little bit about what's going on in your life. I do understand that. But it would not be that, oh, I have a record or something like that, or I've been to jail before. That's the last thing that I would come on the Kendra G show and say. You understand? That's the last thing, because the cousins in the comment section, okay, they do not play no games, honey. They will get up there and do a super chat that will eat you alive, baby. I'm not lying to you. Now, don't get me wrong. Somebody in that comment section know her. Okay, somebody who was on that live, they knew who she was, and baby, they ate her alive.
We used to have something called Kendra Cribs, where people would give us the tour of their house. Okay. Any other questions? I don't think they want that smoke. What I was saying was, one day, like, I know y'all have courage in the comment section, but some people gangsters in real life. And I don't know if y'all want them real life smoke.
And I lift weights. 4 kids. Where?
She said, yeah, I lift weights. Oh, my dear inspector, I always tell YouTube not to have children come over to my chat. I'm a black woman, okay? That's our signature. Okay, that's how you know if the person is a black person. Well, can I say black person? Let's say African American. That's how you know. It's our nose. We have a signature nose. Okay? Don't be bad. Don't be sad, baby. Don't be sad. Everybody don't get that signature nose. That's how you know this person is melanated. Okay? Don't be sad. Yes, I have a big nose. But I have somebody who love my nose. Okay? Yeah. Yes, baby. That's how you know. The sister is melanated, honey. Okay? It's all right, baby. It's okay. I understand you want attention. Okay? Steven, you too quick. I understand you want attention. Let's continue. Here we go.
Where?
She's showing how she looks. She's showing how she looks.
My hair just not done.
She said my hair not done.
We got this, Nova girl.
She said, don't come for me. Don't come for me.
Well, we do have another question.
What?
KG said,
she just had slob run out her mouth. I don't even know what is going on. Anyway, let's continue. Here we go.
how long did she go to jail for stealing?
Oh, yes. I used to be a booster. You must know me. Yes, I was
she used to be a booster.
You probably bought something from me, but I did my time, and
She bragging about it, though. She used to be a booster. She bragging about it. Now, I'm going to share something with you. My heart did not turn towards her, and I said this already. In the beginning, I was like, okay, I understand. Everybody trying to look for love. But the thing that turned my stomach is the children. Like, all 3 boys is in prison, and she only got 1 that's home. That's what turned my heart. I was like, so what were you doing? How did you raise them? Because not all single mothers, the boys and the girls don't end up in prison. Not all of them. You understand? So you might have 1 out of the bunch that might have did some nonsense, but the rest of them is not messed up. So how is that? They might be messed up how, like, okay, they was yearning for their father. You know what I'm saying? But not all of them, something be wrong. And now you only got 1 that you trying to find a man now, and you're not tending to the 12-year-old. You understand? So you said you going to therapy, right, for healing or whatever. But those boys need healing. That 12-year-old need therapy too. You understand? Let's continue.
Okay. You probably bought something from me.
She said you probably bought
something from me. You need anything else? You need a sweatsuit? It's getting cold. Yes, I did. I was on Murder Inc. for that. Yes, I was. I was locked up.
What?
I was on Murder Inc. because
was on Murder Inc. What's Murder Inc? I got it?
It's something on Instagram. And it went viral. They were just talking about it. Yes, I've been locked up. I was boosting. So that's how the guy that said
how much jail time did you do?
I did weekends, and I only did 6 months because I know how to talk my shit. I had a lawyer.
So wait, how does that work? You would be free on the week and go on the weekends?
Yes.
What kind of jail is that?
Harford County.
So wait, you were free from Monday through Friday, and then you had to go to jail on Friday night or something?
Friday.
She didn't know how to talk her shit. Some counties do that. Okay, because when I heard her say this, I was like, is this real? So some counties do stuff like that. They'll punish you on the weekend. You'll be home during the week, but the weekends you're gonna go and serve your time. Okay, it's not her talking her shit. It was the judge that okayed it. No matter how much shit you talk, it's how the judge decide how it go. So that's not, yeah. Don't listen to that part. Let's continue.
Then I'll leave Sunday at 7 o'clock.
That you could do that. That's the deal everybody should be trying to get.
But
Just straight up, no
but
chaser,
then
she
COVID came, so they stopped me from doing that. So all I had was 6 months of probation. So I made out.
And she proud. And she proud. All I had was 6 months of probation and I made it out. She proud about it though. She proud about it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Keep your camera in the face. Honestly, I learned so much from the show. I didn't know you could do weekend time. Wow. I don't know what kind of lawyers y'all got. They should make that more popular. Because that's what y'all should be trying to get is the weekend jail.
That person must know me.
It was the judge that took pity on her. Ain't no way. Probably because when she did do jail time, her baby probably was small or something. That 12-year-old was small, okay? And she probably ain't had nobody to take care of the baby. Had to be like that. You understand? Let's understand that you can't beat the system. If you did nonsense, they're going to punish you accordingly. It's not, oh, because I had a good lawyer. Get out of here.
You got another question? You want it?
I don't care. Bring it. What?
Bring it what?
Okay, Google account said the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. Ask her if she's a good mother.
Ooh.
I'm definitely is. Anybody that know me knows I take good care of my kids.
Do you believe she's a good mother? Because some women believe if you buy your kids name brand clothes and shoes and take them on expensive vacations and you do holidays with your kids and you buy them everything that they want, that means you're a good mother. Take Heed was one of those women. I used to believe that back in the day with my oldest son. I was one of those moms. If you bought them all name brand clothes and you gave them everything they wanted, you know what I'm saying? You took them on expensive vacations. You went to plays in New York and expensive dinners and all that stuff. You thought you was a good mom. But guess what? You know what a good mom is? To correct your child when they're wrong. To love on them and correct them. Do you understand? Spending time with them. Stop buying them everything that they want. Learn how to budget your money properly. That's what a good mom is. Though a good mom is to make them take accountability. That's what a good mom is. A good mom is not buying them name brand clothes, name brand shoes, everything that they want that just came out, you buying and shit. You got their room laid out like they grown. That is not what a good mom is, damn it. It's not. Take Heed was one of those women. My son ain't wearing nothing but Jordans. My son ain't wearing nothing but Timbs. My son ain't wearing nothing but name brand clothes. My son ain't out here on no welfare shit back in the day. I used to say that dumb shit. Oh yeah, me and my son going on vacation. We going this way. We going that way. We going to the play in New York. We doing this. All that dumb stuff. Okay? All that foolishness. Used to get his boy money like he was grown. He be pulling $100 out of his pockets and stuff like that. Like I was balling or something like that. Nonsense. Nonsense. Lord, when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. Ask me, Take Heed do that now? With the last 4 that is here. Do take it? Nope. Nope. Our kids don't know nothing about no name brand stuff. You ask them, do they want it? And I'm like, nah, I get something from Walmart. If I go to Walmart, I'm getting like 3-4 pair of sneakers. The kids, we don't none of that name brand stuff. We don't do none of that nonsense. Okay? Kids got average looking rooms. Okay? Dresser, bed, TV, boom. That's it. Okay? They know the value of money. They understand how to save, all of them. Even from the top oldest one that's 19. That girl can save money. She don't have no time to play no games. She saved money. She'll tell me, Mama, you need a little something. I tell her, baby, you can slide me $20. You can slide me $20. Okay? Yeah. I'm letting you know. I'm letting you know. When you learn, you do better. Just because you dress these kids in name brand clothes and all this other stuff, and you had them laced out and everything like that, that doesn't mean you're a good mama. What kind of structure did you bring to their life? What kind of correction, what kind of love did you bring to them? This is the false ideology that we have in the melanated community, and we have to do better. Let's continue.
Raise a child a certain way, but they're boys.
We gotta see your face. We gotta see your face, Anova. Now, what did you say?
You gotta keep telling him you gotta see your face.
Please.
Okay, now what was you saying, honey?
Well, you can raise the kid a certain way, but once they get older, it's up to them to go in a direction. But my kids chose. But I'm not paying that question on mine.
Okay.
But I'm good now. I'm free. I'm good.
Okay. Well, listen, I'm sending you nothing but well wishes. Let's see if we can find the man for you. Her name is Tiny on the Kendra G Singles dating app. She's in Baltimore. Mom to 4. She's retired at 35. She's like 40 to 55. She wants you to be tall.
She said, change. Now, listen. Now, Stephen, I was about to say something else, but Stephen put this in here. Change that smoke detector battery. That's another thing, too. When y'all come online, nobody checks that smoke detector. Nobody does that. Y'all just let that thing beep and everything. It's so crazy. Okay? In the beginning, when I heard this woman talk on Kendra G, I initially felt bad for her. But then as the story went on, I was like, no, I don't feel bad. I was a single mother too. And it was difficult. I will never get up here and tell you lies. It was hard to raise a son because I did not choose wisely in who I decided to lay with. He has to take that blame, that accountability. You understand? I did not choose wisely. But let's understand something. When we don't choose wisely, these men that we lay down with, we have set our children up for failure. My sisters, is accountability day. We have set our children up for failure. Everybody is not supposed to have a bloodline. Yahweh gave you that job, my sisters, for you to determine who gets a bloodline and who does not. And a lot of us have messed up by letting Pookie and Rere bloodline continue. You understand? Pookie and Rere bloodline to continue. A lot of us have messed up with this. You understand? I had raised my oldest son alone for many years, and it was hard. But one thing I instilled in him is I never want to see you behind bars. I never want to see you behind bars. One thing about boys, you have to keep them busy. You have to keep them busy because you want to know why? The world don't want to see them busy. The world want to see them behind bars. You got to keep them boys busy. You understand? That's one thing I learned. I kept that boy in every type of thing because I wanted him to keep busy. And when it was time for him to get older, he said to me, when it's time for him, he got older, he said, "Ma, I'm going to work. I'm going to work just as hard as you. How you work and how you made sure we always had. I'm going to work, Mama. That's how I'm going to make my living. I'm going to work." Mind you, his father was a certified street thug. And who chose him? Take Heed chose him. Who fault was that? Was Take Heed fault? See, whatever you glorify, Mama, that's what they glorify. If you glorify street life, that's what these children glorify. She said, raise up a child and that's the way that they will go. That's what the mama said, right? That's what the mama said. Raise up a child and that's the way they will go, right? Now she's saying it wrong because the Bible says it in a different way. But we're not going to change into a different subject. The thing is that when we get out here and we choose these men who are not of substance, these children are left out in the wilderness. When we choose these men who are not in their right mind, these children get laid by the wayside. You ever hear men sometimes, they'll say, "Oh, well, you know what? I just wait until the child get grown and then come check on the child." Or sometimes they'll tell you, I got like 3 and 4 other children. I don't need that one child. They'll tell you that. That man right there is not a man of substance. Because this is the thing. When you have a bloodline, you're supposed to check after that bloodline. You're supposed to want to be in that bloodline life, no matter who the mama is. Go get some paperwork on that child. Because let me share something with you. One thing that we have to understand is that when you get older, who will bring you a drink of water? I always say that. In the beginning of me doing content back then, 3 years ago, I used to say, you got to be mindful of who will be bringing you a drink of water. When y'all don't raise these children right and they go into the street because they think the street love them more than you love them, that be the problem. That be the problem. Sometimes because you hate this man so bad, the child look like him, so you begin to mistreat the child. My sisters, I'm not bashing you. I'm telling you to wake up. I am telling you to wake up. So this is why I'm hard on this sister right here, because not 1 went to jail, not 2 went to jail, 3 went to jail. And now you only got the 12-year-old. And you're trying to look for a man. When you should be focusing, this is when you're supposed to turn into a nun. You're supposed to turn into a nun. All these 3 boys got trauma. You're supposed to turn into a nun now. Raise that oldest one, raise that 12-year-old to the best of your ability and get in there and start seeing those other 3 who are in prison and start talking to them about God. Start praying with them. You understand? That's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. We should not be worried about DICK right now. Let's be clear. Now, the comment section was wild, okay? It says, man, this show isn't even funny anymore. This is just getting sad. That was the first one, okay? Carol's World, how are you? The other one said, please, Lord, forgive me. This show has shown me that I have taken your blessings, grace, and favor upon me. I truly pray for the 12-year-old. May God watch over him. He will do great things. Amen. Amen. I hope that baby do great things. I thought it was a failure, but the show has shown me I am a winner big time. Why did she keep talking about her hair? Honestly, her hair is the least of her worries. The least of her worries. And listen, that sister ain't lying. Your hair is the least of your worries, baby. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Donate to the page as well. Okay? Love, I see what you put in the chat, my sister. I see what you put in the chat. I will never understand why some women bring up engagements when she clearly asks, have you ever been married? Now, a lot of y'all women do that. Have you ever been married? Y'all say, I was engaged. I was engaged. It's not married. It's not married. Okay? Somebody said, if 3 out of the 4 of the children are locked up, you failed as a parent. That person ain't lying. If 3 out of the 4 children are locked up, yes, you failed at parenthood. I know some of y'all gonna be like, sis, you wrong. Kids do. No. No. Accountability need to be taken, ma. Let's understand that. May God protect that 12-year-old young man and stay out of the system. Amen. I hope he stay out of the system. Amen. 3 kids in jail. One is doing 30 years. Isn't a generational curse. Like she stated, it's bad parenting. That's the gospel truth right there. 30 years. This one, the 19-year-old is about to do. That's not no generational curse, baby. That's bad parenting. 3 of them? No. Now somebody says, sis, your hair should be the least of your concern. The only man you need to be meeting is your sons during their inmate visitation. This is madness. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? She need to be getting in there praying with those boys. The least of her worry right now is she shouldn't be thinking about no man. She should not be thinking about no man. You don't have your priorities in check, my sister. I'm sorry. Somebody said retired at 35 but receive an SSI. That's not retirement. That's a disability check. That's true. It is. I said that earlier. When someone says, I don't want someone who's going to judge me, what they're saying is, don't hold me accountable. That ain't, listen. When a woman get in here, don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't be getting in here judging me. I don't want to take accountability. Don't get in here and try to correct me. I don't want to take accountability. One thing I want to say about myself is that when you learn, you do better. When you learn from your mistakes, you do better. If somebody got in here will say, well, take heed, you was a single mother. Well, take heed, you went through this, and take heed, you had deletions and this and that. And I'm not going to jump up and scream at nobody. Hey, Sea Breeze, how are you? I'm not going to jump up and scream at nobody. I'm going to say, you right. I did all those things you said. I did it all, but I learned from them. I learned that who fault was it? It was take heed fault. It wasn't nobody else. I didn't go around saying, oh, it's because of you and this happened because of you. No, it was take heed fault. It was my fault. The decisions that I made in my past, it was my fault. This is not to say, oh, take heed, you beating yourself up, because a lot of sisters be like, take heed, you beating yourself up. No. It's taking accountability. It's taking accountability for those actions that you have done. A lot of us always tell our children, I did the best I could. And sometimes, mama, your best wasn't good enough. One thing my oldest son had said to me, and it always stuck with me, he said, Mama, you didn't choose wisely when you picked my father. He said, but your husband now, you chose wisely. Look how he be around his kids. I wanted to have a father like that. All I could do is look him in the face and cry a little bit because I said, damn, he right. He right. Sometimes our children say, Mama, Daddy too hard on me, Mama. Daddy always this, Daddy always that. And I tell them, you know what it is? You know what it is? Your daddy love you. That's why he hard on you. I said, there's a lot of kids walking around here, they don't know who their daddy is. I said, ever since you was in your mama's belly, you heard the voice of your father. Your father changed your diapers, washed your behind. Your daddy was there. He fed you. Most kids have never had that experience. That when they're looking for their father is in his room. Or he downstairs in his man cave sitting on his lazy boy. Either or. You know where your father is. If he not in the house, he at work. You know where your father is. That's a blessing. Oh, Ma, you don't understand. You don't understand. I said, when you get older, you'll understand. Now, go do what your father said. Now, this is the next one, okay? The whole family of criminals is wild. Somebody put that in there. That was messed up. Whoa. Okay? Her inability to stay in the center gives me body insecurities. That could be true, too. That could be true, too, okay? You don't retire at 35 and get to collect Social Security. That's a damn lie. Now, she lied about that. I said that before. Sister is definitely used to disappointment and fighting. Wishing you a prosperous 2025, Queen. Y'all cracking jokes, but this is simply heartbreaking. Now, they right. No judgment, wrong crowd. Change the batteries in your detector. Now, that's messed up. Now, I'm going to share something with you. Kendra G. Cousins is wild. You want to go on there, baby, get ready to get roasted. They do a lot, okay? Now, somebody said 30 years sound like they were involved in somebody demise. Now, you know, I said that the son probably deleted somebody. Somebody said a clean house is great, but which man would be okay with dating a woman with sons who are criminals? I wish them all healing. This is true. What man would want to be with a woman that all her sons, okay, except one, are criminals? If she ever get in an argument with her man in front of those sons, they might hurt that man. And there might just be a slight argument. Nobody lay hands on each other. They might hurt that man. Who's walking into that foolery? This is why I said she should just turn into a nun. Raise that 12-year-old, get them some healing, go see those 3 that's in prison, and get them some, talk to God. That is what is needed. Talk to God. But you know what we always do? We always talk to God at the last moment. The last minute, I meant to say. That's when we talk to God. That's when we get in here and start calling on Yahweh and getting that holy oil. That's at the last minute. I ain't lying. Oh my God. Well, y'all. The thing is that I don't dislike my sisters. What I dislike is that we don't take accountability. That be the problem. We don't want to get in here and correct ourselves. She getting in here saying it's not her making that those boys have been to prison. That those boys are in prison. But mama, if you thought it was easy, you said you was in here snatching people's stuff, going to the stores and this and that. Children copy what they see. Mama and daddy, I have said this so many times, even when I first started content creation. I told y'all whatever the children see, that's what they copy. Mama, if you a hoe, the girl's gonna be a hoe. Daddy, if you out there selling pharmacy products, that's what the boy's gonna do. Children copy what they see. Mama, if they see you got a revolving door in the house, that's what they gonna do. That's what they gonna do. They copy what they see. So, Mama, you said you was a booster. You was stealing stuff and everything. Okay? You was stealing stuff and everything. The kids seen you do it. They seen you do it. So, of course, they gonna do that and much worse. But if they see you a upstanding mama, you going to work every day, you trying to maintain, that's what they want to copy. They want to work. Daddy, if they see you going to work every day, they see you maintaining, they see you being an upstanding person, that's what they want to copy. See, children don't get out the gate and start doing foolishness. They got to be taught doing foolishness. If mama, if you out there and you stealing from these stores and you don't get caught and you come home with all this merchandise, the children think it's okay to steal. One day, and I won't say what child this was, I was in the store. I done bought all this stuff from the store. Okay, one of the kids grabbed a bag of potato chips and walked out the store. And I said, wait a minute. I'm looking down. We ain't get far. I'm looking down. This is a regular corner store I used to go to. We ain't get down. We ain't get too far. I look at the child. I said, where you get that bag of potato chips from? Oh, mama, I just took it from the thing. I said, did you pay for it? No, I didn't pay for it. I said, let's go. Went back into the store. I told the owner, I said, I apologize. I said, this baby took this thing. He said to me, Mama, you always buy in here. That's okay. I said, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. I said, here's the potato chips. And I told the child, I said, apologize. And the baby started crying. I said, wipe them tears, apologize. He said, I'm sorry, I didn't know. He told her, it's okay, baby. He said, no. I said, don't tell her it's okay. He said, Mama, you don't have to. I said, no, you have to. You got to correct children when they do behavior like that. We walking out the store. I'm giving a whole lecture as we walking. I said, Mama don't like stuff like that. You don't do that. Because I didn't buy something that you wanted. You don't go and take it. Have you ever seen Mama do that? No, Mama, I never see. I said, okay, you don't do it. You don't do it. Thank you, Sea Breeze. I appreciate you, baby. You don't do it. To this day, all our children, even the one that's in college, I tell them when you go into the store, never wear your book bag into the store. Never put a hoodie on top of your head. Never have your hands in your pockets. All of them. Because that's training. That's training. Because I don't want nobody to try to single you out. Oh, you stealing. Especially with melanated children. You have to train them like that. Okay? Because immediately, everybody believes melanated children is stealing. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Okay? And you got to train them from home. You got to give them that training. All day, the child might have, say, like, sometimes these kids walk around in hoodies all day in the house, okay? House might be, like, chill. Because the AC is, like, crazy in our house. So, they might have a hoodie on all day. And say we in the car got the AC on. Once they about to enter the store, we go into the dollar store, something like that, they immediately, the hoodie is off. Boom, hands out the pockets. They already know. No book bag is going with them. If I picked them up from school and they wanted to go to the store, they leave their book bag in the car and go into the store. It's training. Don't get in here and believe that it's good to let them do nonsense. Because remember, at the end of the day, these children represent you, mama. These children represent you, daddy. No matter what color the child is, the children represent you and how you trained them to be. Hey, Corey Joe, how are you, my brother? I see you in the chat. Guys, please, when you get time, like and subscribe to Corey Joe, 1000 Watts Radio, baby. That's the name of the channel. 1000 Watts Radio, okay? Where the content is always fire, baby. You hear me? Get in there and rock with him. And while you in his chat, tell him, take heat, sent me. I gotta go, y'all. I had a wonderful day with y'all. Y'all know how I talk. I had a wonderful day with y'all. I gotta go. If you like the content, please like and subscribe to the page. Also, donate to the page as well. Since we're going off, if you want to donate through Cash App or through Venmo, the links are in my bio. Do you hear me? If you want to donate. If you want to shop with us, our family business is called ubmracksfashion.com. Mercari, POSHMARK, and eBay is in the links in our bio. If you want to buy merch, scroll to the top of the page on YouTube and you will see shop or store. They got hoodies, shirts, mugs, water bottles, all that good stuff. And they got me in cartoon form, and in the back in bubble letters, it says take heed to the message. Now, let me share something with y'all. Don't be offended by the message today. If it hit you, it hit you. That means it was meant for you. You understand? Much love to y'all all. Everybody have a wonderful day. And let me see what we got in here. Let me see what we got. Let's see what we got. Let me see. Here we go. Everybody have a great day. Love y'all.
Oh, no. Look, I ain't forget shit you did, so why you